That makes everybody happy, happy, happy. 3 days only, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's this October 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's no trick. It's a special treat. Plus, extended hours on Tuesday, October 29th, from 8:30 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. Get your sweetie a ring, and you'll haul in a buck or a bass. See Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. Online at wrightsjewelrystore.com. We'll be back in just a minute with more of the Bill Schufert Heating and Air pregame show. As always, Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at PutnamDistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
There's one local hospice and palliative care provider that's not for profit, founded by people who live right here, dedicated to providing exceptional end-of-life care to everyone, regardless of the ability to pay. For more than 4 decades, we've improved the quality and dignity of life for both patients and their families. You've known us for our good work for years. Our name is now VIA Health Partners. VIA. Not all hospices are the same. You have a choice. Choose VIA.
The new climate-controlled storage units are ready at Bradley's on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. They're all sizes and are now available. And listen to this. New tenants' first month's rent is free. That's right, free. You have 24/7 access with a secured entrance. For more information, call 704-484-2077 and ask about the new climate-controlled units. And also see them for your travel baseball and travel softball team needs. Bradley's, 2522 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at bradleysinc.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
All right, welcome back to the Bill Schufert Heating and Air pregame show. As always, Burns Football brought to you by West End Sales. Now we're going to bring you some of the pregame stats. First of all, the Cherryville Ironmen, they come in at a record of 3-5, I believe. That's correct, 3-5.
2-2 in the conference.
Okay, they need somebody to open the door down there. Somebody open the door. They're going to open the door over there. Yeah, over there. Sorry about that, fans. They put the glass over here, and people beat on the glass, and it can be a bit of a nuisance. But anyway, 3-5 on the year, 2-2 in the conference. And Cherryville opened up the year against Avery County, defeated them 20-18. Then 4 straight losses to West Lincoln, Blacksburg, North Gaston, Shelby. Actually 5 straight losses, including East Gaston. But they come in on a winning streak, 42-0 win over Highland Tech back on October 11th, and a 22-15 win over Thomas Jefferson. So holding their own in the 2A, I think it's going to come down to that Bessemer City game to see who gets the number 1A seed out of the Southern Foothills Conference.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, better football. We were talking to Chip Carter, who's the voice of the Ironmen over there on WCSL 92.9, and he's pretty high on Jaden Adams. The quarterback's going to get the start tonight. Just a freshman, Matt.
Yeah, freshman coming in. He's a leading rusher and passer. So I think a lot of the offense is going to run through him. He took over the duties at like second or third week, so we'll see a lot of him tonight for sure. Yeah,
21 of 44 on the year. Completion percentage close to 50%. Not averaging a ton of yards, about 48.4 a game. 5 touchdowns against only 1 interception, so taking care of the football pretty well so far, but not a whole lot of yards.
His rushing stats, He's leading the team in rushing, but only has 9 carries. He's got 325 yards, averaging 36 yards a carry. So he's got big playmaking ability, it looks like. So
I wonder if that's I'm not sure if that's accurate, though.
It does seem like that's a little hard to believe,
I
don't know.
Yeah, I think somebody
that's what
might
it says
have.
in Max Preps anyway.
I think somebody zigged when they zagged on that one. We'll see. But the rushing attack seems to be 3-pronged. Patterson, Hebner, and Adams. I added it up combined. If that, I think it might be he might have more carries than that. The yardage might be correct, but he's probably got maybe 29 carries or something like that. Mm-hmm. But they're averaging 114 yards a game between the three of them. Very similar to Burns, running back by committee, and also number 21, Justin Harris, who is, as Chip Carter calls him, the thunder to the lightning that Hebner is. So we'll see him get few carries tonight as well.
And Hebner and Whitworth, the leading receivers, got some pretty good skill players there that can do some damage too. So we're going to keep an eye on them. I think 3 touchdowns each for those 2 guys.
Yeah, Whitworth comes in with 194 total yards on the year, averaging 14 a catch, about 33 yards a game. But as I said, not a ton of yards passing for Cherryville on the year. And if you look at their tackles for loss, and Chip might have said the Max Preps machine might not be correct. As a team, Cherryville only has 4 tackles for loss on the season. Yeah. Compare that to Elijah Goodson, who has 13 alone for the Bulldogs.
That is another stat that's kind of makes you wonder. You know, they beat Highland Tech 42-0. You would think they would have had more tackles for loss in that game, but you never know. But that's just what the stats say on Max Preps anyway.
And to me, I've said it before. The tackle for loss is. We look at interceptions and fumbles. Yeah, those are big-time impact plays. But sacks, tackle for loss, you lose the yardage, you lose the down. I mean, they're so big. They're drive killers. If you get that 4 or 5 yard loss on a sack or a running play, it really, really does damage. To put, you might have a drive put together, and then you get a tackle for loss, and it fizzles out. So Cherryville on the stat sheet here, not getting a tremendous amount of those. Taking the ball away, they're averaging about 1 a game, 6 interceptions, and 2 fumble recoveries on the year for the Ironmen. So that's the Cherryville Ironmen coming in. They are heavy, heavy underdogs tonight to the Bulldogs, and we'll tell you more about the Bulldogs when we come back. But first, before we leave, I want to give one more announcement from Wright's Jewelry. Listen up, guys. It's the greatest ring deal ever from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. Now at Wright's Jewelry in Falston, when you purchase an engagement ring, you'll get your choice of a free rifle or fishing rod. That makes everybody happy, happy, happy. 3 days only, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, October 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's no trick. It's a special treat. Plus, extended hours on Tuesday, October 29th from 8:30 a.m. till 7:30 p.m. Get your sweetie a ring, and you'll haul in a buck or a bass. See Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. Online at wrightsjewelrystore.com. And remember, Wright's Jewelry also sponsors the Burns High School Band. We'll have that for you at halftime. And they also sponsor our scoreboard. So thank you to Wright's Jewelry. Get out there, get yourself a ring and a gun. I mean, what's more southern than that? A marriage and a gun. So go out and see them. They're our friends, and they make this broadcast possible. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show.
DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. And DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Boston Road, Highway 18 in Shelby. Or find them online at DeRisiRacing.com. Or give them a call at 704-538-3512. Oliver's Hardware in Garden Center is not just a hardware store, but a real general store carrying items like feed and seed, hay, pine needles, and straw. Also case knives, Grove Life belts, and just in, Oliver's now has turtle boxes, the ultimate outdoor speaker built just for you. Rugged, waterproof, premium audio with an all-day battery, and they're portable. Check them out today at Oliver's, plus many more items not found in your typical hardware store. They've got it all at Oliver's Hardware, 3712 Falston Road, or online at olivershardware.com. Oliver's Hardware, supporting the Burns Bulldogs and wishing them good luck this season.
All right, we're back, and you're seeing some of the Burns High School band brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy. It's homecoming tonight, so we'll have an extended halftime show and try to bring you some of that as well. But now we're going to tell you a little bit about the Burns Bulldogs. First, recap their season very quickly. They come in at a record of 6-2, 4-0 in the conference. Opened up the season with a win against Forest View, then losses against Crest and Kings Mountain. And since then, they've been perfect. Wins over Alexander Central, Highland Tech, Bessemer City, Thomas Jefferson, East Gaston, and now Cherryville. I say they're in what I call the soft underbelly of the schedule. They've had an easy time, but iron sharpens iron. So I would like to see this be a little bit tougher moving into the playoffs. So really, I don't even think this is Burns against Cherryville. I think this is Burns against Burns. Last week, they had 14 penalties. Got to clean that up tonight if you expect to win next week against Shelby.
Yeah, I think they're saying the prayer and getting ready to do the national anthem.
Okay, so we'll step away.
On the Go Quick Lube in Falston is not just oil changes, they have tires for all cars with names like GT Radio, Hankook, and Toyo, plus interstate batteries and wiper blades. Of course they do oil changes, featuring Castrol, Motorcraft, and Rotella diesel oil, and they carry diesel truck fuel filters. Plus they're an official North Carolina inspection station. For quick service with competitive pricing and professional technicians, head over to On the Go Quick Lube today. 3716 Falston Road, Highway 18 north of Shelby, and go Burns Bulldogs. Did you know Cleveland Lumber Company has a custom mill workshop? Well, they do. And if you need something custom made, see Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. From cabinets to doors to trim. And don't forget, they do screen repair too. See them for your Milwaukee and Makita power tools. Also Ready Seal for those decks. It's goof proof. Even you can do it. That's Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Arrowwood Street in Shelby. Open Monday through Friday. They are the builder's choice. Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby.
Okay, what you're seeing down there on the field is the BHS color guard, and I have those cadets. And they are Cadence Church, Isaiah Muha, Matthew Robinson, Trinity Hauser, and Cannon Nanny, presenting the colors for Burns tonight. And that was the Burns High School Chorus and Amy Jones leading them in the singing of the national anthem. So we appreciate that. And the color guard, Chief Phillips and Colonel Johnson do a great job with those ROTC cadets. So thank you for presenting those colors tonight. And then I think I was in the middle of the schedule and talking about the cleaning up the penalties. I think that's the last thing I said with 14 penalties. So, but they really had the rushing attack going last week. Marshall McGowan, 11 carries, 90 yards. Zay Wilson, 10 carries, 76 yards. Goodson, 6 carries, 60 yards. Davis, 7 carries, 57 yards. It was really by committee for Burns, and it has been all year with those four really toting the load. They had over 300 yards rushing last week.
Yeah, I think we had McGowan play the game. He had 96 as well rushing. So.
Yeah, I did mention that, 90 yards rushing. So, yes, McGowan was our player of the game last week. And just looking at the stat sheet, comes in with a QBR of 119, 30 of 60 on the year. You know, he's batting 500. He's got, I think, 7 touchdowns against 2 interceptions, so taking pretty good care of the football. Looking to sharpen up a few more things for that before that big game next week against Shelby.
Like I said, it's the last tune-up game before the big one next week. So, yeah, we saw a few different formations and stuff. We saw him do a little tight end leak to hit Mason Brawley. We saw a few different things last week we hadn't seen. So, this is the last week to prepare for Shelby, and so we'll hopefully maybe see the playbook open up a little bit more. But
if you look at the rushing touchdowns, very balanced. Wilson with 7, Goodson with 6, Warlick with 4. We forget about Graham Warlick, who might run a little reverse in there. They try to use him as kind of like a little gadget player every now and then, but he's had 4 touchdowns rushing on the year. Davis 5 touchdowns, and McGowan 7 touchdowns. Add them all up, 30 rushing touchdowns, and Burns' bread and butter all year has been running the football.
Absolutely. Like you could about flip your hand as if you want to call one RB1 or whatever. Xavion Wilson, 563 yards. McGowan, 428. Goodson, 508. Max Davis, 332. They're all right neck and neck and have about the same amount of carries too. So
I want to take a second to recognize the Burns High School Band, brought to you by Wright's Jewelry on the field, singing the school song. So if you're watching at home, little sights and tastes of the game there. So hopefully you're enjoying that. Receiving the football, Surratt leads the team in touchdowns with 4, and he also leads the team in receptions by far, 17 receptions on the year. Warlick coming in with 9, but Warlick's averaging 24 yards a catch, and he has 1 touchdown on the year. As we talked about earlier, hopefully they'll be able to incorporate a few things, try to give Marshall McGowan a little bit more practice. It's very tough to come in when you weren't the JV quarterback. You really hadn't played quarterback. It's kind of one of the things that's just worked its way out. And McGowan, done a good job for us this year. One more game before the big one next week.
And Graham Warlick too's got those all-purpose yards. Has got that long punt return. He almost broke that one for a touchdown, and had that long touchdown pass against Kings Mountain. So he's got that big playmaking ability. Him and Surratt too saw him last week make a long catch. So anytime you get those guys out in open space, they can create some havoc out there.
All right, so let's go ahead and get a player to watch, and that's brought to you by Hojo Power Sports. We'll go offensive on that one. So who we got for our player to watch tonight?
Let's watch Max Davis. Like I say, he's one of the 4 horsemen. We'll call him. Running back. He's another guy. He can break one at any time. Love the way he runs. He goes right after a tackle. Don't shy away from that. I don't think we have a stat on yards after a contact, but he's probably high up there on that. So he's my player to watch on offense.
All right, so that's brought to you by Hojo Power Sports. Max Davis. Don't forget he turns around, plays a lot of defense too. So we're going to look at the defensive side of the ball and those impact players, and the ones that always jump out at me are going to be Eli Goodson and Marshall McGowan. Lots of tackles for loss there, but nobody's even close to Goodson. He's got 13 tackles for loss coming into this game. He's been doing a good job keeping the other team behind the sticks.
And had a couple interceptions last week. He had that 1 pick 6 last week too. So he's a force. He can get in the backfield. He can play coverage a little bit if he has to. So he's all over the place. And
the other interception ended an East Gaston drive deep into Burns territory. So Elijah Goodson going to be my player to watch on defense, but a sponsor of the player on defense is, we're going to call him the key player, A1 Shelby Locksmith, key player of the game. Mention A1 of Shelby Locksmith, and you'll get a free house key. So if you need a car key, house key, you just need something with locks and keys and stuff, go see him, call him up, mention this ad, get a free house key. So thank you to A1 Shelby Locksmith, and as we said, Eli Goodson will be our A1 Locksmith key player on defense. And a few other things. If we look at total turnovers, interceptions up to 8 on the year, fumble recoveries 9, so 17 takeaways for this Burns defense.
Yeah, I think who else had that pick 6 last week?
Goodson had the pick 6.
Trevor Hunt.
Yeah, Trevor Hunt had a pick 6. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. We had 2 pick 6s last week. So the defense did score 14 points. Yeah. I guess what might concern us a little bit is they did give up 20 points last week. and East Gaston was able to move the ball a little bit. So hopefully they shore up a few things on that side of the ball.
Their ball carrier last week, I think Brown, he had over 100 yards. So
I can tell you.
They've been pretty good up, all season up front, but might tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe.
Brown had 21 carries for unofficially 128 yards last week, and at halftime, he was at 10 carries for 19 yards. Mm-hmm. So he had a huge second half. So, I think there's plenty on that film to give. Give a little insight to what we might need to be doing a little bit better on defense, shore up some of the holes we made that they took advantage of in the second half.
Well, we had that long halftime last week. It was their homecoming.
Right.
So they had a little extended break, and that might have come out a little flat because of that. But
I'm sure they got chewed out. I'm sure they got chewed out for that. Yeah. But I just think it was amazing. I mean, how much he was shut down in the first half, and then just came out and exploded in the second half. So. Hopefully we do a little bit better job of that this week. So we got our captains out there. I think that's Wilson and then Kendrick, right?
That is Kendrick, Tristan Garland, Joe Kendrick, and
KJ Husky. KJ Husky, our captains. So we'll have a coin toss in a minute. Sometimes this takes a little bit for them to get their act together. So we'll step away and go to a few commercials. You're listening to the Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show, and as always, Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Hopefully you haven't received a letter from the IRS, but if you have or if you do, come talk with Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. Noah Kay is an enrolled agent who can represent taxpayers before the Internal Revenue Service. They can help you with your tax planning, give you tax advice, and help navigate complicated tax rules. No matter your tax problem, Noah Kay can help at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Call 704-484-2783. Online at numbersofshelby.com. They are there for you.
If you're thinking about purchasing a new mower, then plan a trip to Elliott Supply in Polkville. Elliott Supply has been family-owned and operated for over 50 years, and they're now one of the largest Skag dealerships. Their business philosophy is short and simple. Take care of the customer with name brands like Skag, Husqvarna, Echo, Steel, and more. Elliott Supply, 2301 West Stagecoach Trail in Polkville. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5. Saturday, 8 till noon. Online at elliottsupplyinc.com.
Get the fire you desire on your new backyard grill from Future Energy Company in Shelby. Grilling season is here. Come in and see the line of Napoleon grills. The new Freestyle with a 10-year warranty is only $4.99. And take a look at the Napoleon Prestige with a lifetime warranty. Check out the Big Green Egg and the Primo grills and the Green Mountain Pellet Grill. And the Broilmaster 84XN Grill is now 40% off at Future Energy Company, 130 West Graham Street in Shelby. Online at futureenergyco.com. Like them on Facebook, too. For over 60 years, Honda Motorcycles of Shelby has been serving this area, and they continue to do so today. Right now, you'll find a good inventory of dirt bikes, plus 150 and up to 450 models of on- and off-road bikes. See the new 2024 Honda Rebel, along with 4x4 ATVs and side-by-sides, including the Pioneer and the Talon, plus Gold Wings and Trikes. And don't forget about their parts and service department. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at HondaMotorcyclesofShelby.com.
You work hard every day to provide for yourself and your family. Why not let someone else help out every now and then? As your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, that's why I'm here, for peace of mind, and to help you to protect what matters most to you in Cleveland County. I'm Bert Costner. Call me at 704-482-2436 for a quick auto, home, or life insurance quote, and to learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. Be sure to ask for me, Bert Costner, 704-482-2436.
Call Bert Costner, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, today.
All right, as we end the Bill Schufert Heating and Air pregame show, it's going to be the best high school entrance in Western North Carolina. I don't know. I haven't seen enough, but ours is pretty good.
I will say Alexander Central's got a good one. They bring their motorcycles and ride them around the track pregame.
But
I don't think it compares to this, but that was pretty good.
No, they have resurfaced the track, and they no longer allow that.
Really?
No,
okay,
they
know
don't.
that.
And I didn't know it either. I was talking to the Alexander Central radio crew, and they were a little upset, but they've resurfaced the track, and they don't let the motorcycles out there anymore, which was kind of their tradition. But that was pretty cool. Yeah. They allowed them to do that. But here we've got the fireworks display.
Cherryville has won the toss and will receive. As soon as we make our grand entrance here, we'll get the ball rolling here pretty soon.
Yeah, they want to have the ball as many times as they can.
I don't blame them.
Yeah,
I've always been a fan of getting the ball first. But
well, you know, a lot of teams like to do. A lot of teams like to do the 2-for-1, but then again, a lot of teams with offensive-minded coaches have a script. So if they win the toss, they want the ball because they've got their scripted plays that they've practiced all week, and that's why a lot of times you see a team score on their first drive, and then adjustments are made, and it gets tougher after that. So sometimes you want the ball coming right out of the gate, you know, depending on what your game plan is.
We got a packed house here at Ron Green Stadium momentarily here, and here we go. Burns Bulldogs football homecoming night.
Yeah, here they come, and the fireworks are on display, so we try to bring that to you. And the Bulldogs in their gold pants, navy shirts, and look at that, a full tuck over there. I think that was that Goodson that did that?
Does
Wow.
a backflip on the entrance. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
And always thanks to Contracted Pyrotechnics, Dustin Ledford, for providing the fireworks here.
So great fireworks display. It's the 4th of July every Friday night here in Lawndale. So we'll take another minute break, and we'll be back with the Jam Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for listening to the Bill Schufert Heating and Air pregame show. And as always, Burns Football is brought to you by West End Sales.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
This announcement brought to you by the Cleveland County Public Health Department.
All right, here we go. Ryan Sisk and the Burns kickoff team on the field. Cherryville will be moving left to right towards the field house. And then Sisk, it's got a good number. It's my old football number. As I said, Burns in the blue helmets, the navy shirts, the gold numbers, the gold pants. Cherryville in their blue helmets, blue numbers, white shirt, white pants. Looks like a little blue trim on the jersey.
So I've got Whitworth and one other guy back deep, two other guys back deep for Cherryville.
So Chip Carter is
probably not going to kick it deep anyway. Probably going to do that little short kick like we have been.
Yeah, Chip Carter was talking up Whitworth in the pregame, and Sisk boots it left side, fair catch, and ball's on the ground, and Cherryville's able to get back on it. So they'll start first down and 10 from their own 29-yard line.
That was dangerous there. Markalen Camp came in and almost recovered that ball, but they will take over about the 30-yard line here.
So Adams, the freshman QB for Cherryville, will be under center. Expect primarily a ground attack, but we'll see. Been wrong on that before. Cherryville comes out, looks like, let's see, they're trying, what we got? We're going to have to re-kick. I guess Burns was offside. So I said earlier we needed to clean up the penalties, and what do we have on the first play?
Yep.
A penalty.
Yeah, I didn't see that one called, but yeah, it'll back on back 5, I guess.
So we'll do that one again. So even if we had got the fumble recovery there, we would have turned it right back over and re-kicked it. So let's see if we can play clean here, fellas.
Expect to see another short kick here. Ryan says, I don't know. They might try to kick it deep this time. We'll have to see here.
6. All right, so Sisk, we're going to do it again. Well, I guess maybe they didn't blow the whistle. They didn't march him back. Kick, left side, hits the ground. That's a live ball. It's going to be picked up. Is that Whitworth? Whitworth moving to the left. Gets out of one tackle, still on his feet. Can't get out of another one, and he's met and tackled around the 19-yard line.
And that's 12. That is KJ Husky on the tackle. Get him a few on the return, so start him about the 19-yard line.
All right, first down and 10, 11:52 in the first quarter, just underway. And once again, thank you for listening to the Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show. And it looks like Adams in the shotgun with 4 wide receivers. Man comes in motion. That is Whitworth. Now they'll go trips to the right. And Adams has the ball. He's going to throw it. He's back. He's got time. Lets it go down the field to nobody. Incomplete.
Got a penalty flag on that left side.
That might be holding.
I don't know.
Let's see what they call.
Coverage there by KJ Husky.
Let's see what the call is. And didn't look like anybody was near it.
It didn't look like any contact with, and they're going to call that pass interference.
Wow.
Ah, man.
Wow.
I'm not sure about that call.
So a 15-yard penalty, and as I said, it's something that the team definitely needs to clean up.
Well, that's something that happened with the line of scrimmage that I didn't see. It looked like it was pretty good coverage.
Where they're going to put it, they're trying to go to the spot. That ball's on the 30. Was Whitworth tackled on the 15? They start the drive on the 15?
It was on the 19 or 20, so that's.
Yeah, but it should be, see, it should be on a 34. That's right.
Yeah,
so,
yard,
so it's a 15-yard penalty, and that is the first down via the penalty, so that's the first down of the game. Falston Pharmacy first down, and now we've got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left again. Adams in the gun. And he'll have the football. He's going to throw it out in the flat, and the route's jumped. And Whitworth tried to make something out of nothing, but he's pulled down, and he'll have a 1-yard loss.
That's Markalen Camp there, and Eli Goodson there as well.
So it looks like that's going to be -1. Tackle for loss. Who got that tackle for loss?
I think Markalen Camp was the first guy there.
Okay. So Camp with a tackle for loss. And second down and 11, and it's going to be running play 21. No, he is going to keep it around the other side, and it's Adams. He'll get about 4, maybe 5. It'll be third down and 6.
Yeah, faked it up the middle, kept it, went right, or went left, I should say. Try to get him up a third down and about 6 to go.
Well, that's a little read option there, and he did a good job of hiding the football. Fooled me. 4 wide receivers in for Cherryville. Adams in the shotgun again. Third down and moderate, 3rd and 6. And they're going to try the same play, and he's going to be tackled for a loss there. Thrown down, and that's number 15, Davis, with the tackle for loss.
Max Davis. Big time stop there to bring up a 4th down.
Okay,
no penalty flags on the field. Play should stand.
So how many yards did they lose? And that was Adams, the ball carrier, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess it's a 2-yard loss or 3-yard loss. So Burns' defense holds, and it's going to be a quick punt by Adams, and he'll the ball will hit about the 35, come back, takes a Burns bounce, and it'll be down at the 39-yard line. So Burns will take it on their own 39-yard line, first down and 10.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that nine carries that he had all year was a typo. He's already ran 2 tonight.
Yeah. I would probably say that's correct.
Yeah.
All right, so Burns, first offensive possession. Marshall McGowan comes in quarterback. And the officials discussing something, and not sure what it is. Maybe the spot of the football. And they're going to say Cherryville recovers the football. They're going to give Cherryville the ball.
Wow.
They're going to say that's a fumble and a Cherryville possession. So Burns turns it over, and Cherryville still has possession. So officially their second drive with 10:05 on the clock will start on the Burns 39-yard line.
I did not see that.
Well, I saw somebody touch the football, and Cherryville pounced on it. And if somebody touches it, their leg, whatever, it's a live football. So now Cherryville set up in pretty good shape. In plus territory. So the first gift of the game. Adams in the shotgun. And the ball's on the ground, and let's see who has it. Looks like Burns falls on this one. So the teams trade fumbles. And it is Burns football, so very quickly One rush, and it's fumbled, and Burns will take over on the 42-yard line.
Elijah Goodson with a fumble recovery on the play. Not sure who stripped it. I think they just fumbled it. But good job, Elijah. Good recognition to jump on that ball. So we'll get the ball right back.
So with 9:55 left to go in the first quarter, it's no score. Burns officially with their first time their offense has been on the field after they fumbled the punt. 2 wide receivers, and I think that's Warlick in motion. He'll get the pop pass, trying to get the corner. Does. 40, 45, and out of bounds at the 49-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4.
Yeah, pretty good pickup on the play. Little pop pass left. Got around to almost the midfield. Graham Warlick.
So that is in the books as a pass. So trying to get Warlick on the edge, just trying to get the playmaker in space, and it looked like they might have him for a 4-yard loss, but the speed of Warlick's able to get him the edge, move the ball to the 49-yard line. And McGowan wearing 23 tonight. He's had 0 and 23 this year. Double wide receivers left. That's Wilson. He'll get the call up the middle, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, still breaking tackles until he's finally pulled down at the 38-yard line to be first down.
Yeah, hard run there. Xavion Wilson up across midfield for a first down, again for Burns.
So that's from the 49 to the 44. That is a 7-yard gain. And as we said, a Falston Pharmacy first down, the first one for the Bulldogs on the game.
We give a shout out to Logan McSwain. Logan, I appreciate you tuning in tonight, bud.
All right, first down and 10. Triple wide receivers right, and McGowan's going to get him to offside. That's going to be a penalty. And, again, I forgot to mention, the penalties brought to you by Putnam Distributors.
It's like a little hard count there by McGowan. Like you say, back to the number 23 tonight, back to his usual number. So that'll bring him up to about 39.
First down and 5. As McGowan stays in the shotgun, sends 3 wide receivers to the right, H-back over there to the left. McGowan surveys the defense, claps the hands, has the football, throws out flat, knocked down by big number 55, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 5.
That's Amir Starr on the batted ball for Cherryville. Try to get a little quick pass over to the right. I think he had Surratt over there, intended receiver.
Well, somebody saw something on film because 55 read that one like a book, and he was right in McGowan's face as he delivered the football.
Yeah, good defensive play.
So the benefit is you had the 1st and 5. So it's still 2nd and a manageable situation, 2nd down and 5. I think that's Wilson on the hip of McGowan, double wide receivers right. And McGowan throws it out in the flat again, caught 40, 40, 35, 30, still on his feet, racing down the sideline, still on his feet, and he's spun out of bounds. He'll take it from the 39. Let's see where they take it to, the 39. Haven't spotted the ball yet. All the way down to the 24, 15-yard gain, and a Falston Pharmacy first down.
Yeah, big-time passing catch, Graham Warlick. I said, he's got big playmaking ability. Anytime he touches the ball, he's got the ability to take it deep.
So that's 2 first downs on this drive for the Bulldogs. So they've had 2 passes in a rush, which is a little surprising to me. They've been rush heavy, but throwing the football a little bit here early. Now they got 2 H-backs. That's Brawley.
Brawley and Morrison, H-back.
Okay, and Morris, and it's going to be around the left side. He's got a hole. Wilson breaking free, tripped up inside the 15 to about the 14. He'll have 11 yards and another Falston Pharmacy first down.
Good run right in the middle. Xavion, good blocking there. Mason Brawley was able to give him a few extra yards there to move the chains.
So very quickly, 3 first downs on this drive, which started back on their own 43-yard line. And now they're inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. 8:33 on the first quarter clock and counting. Burns their first red zone opportunity. McGowan checks the sideline, wide receivers left and right. Wilson right behind him. He'll get the football. I think he does. Through a hole, still on his feet, bouncing off a tackler, but he can't quite get away. He'll be put down after a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, good run there. Good seal block there. Eli Morris got him a few extra yards there.
And they're going to give him 6.
Ball's up to about the 8-yard line.
So 2nd down. They can get a first down before they get a touchdown. So Wilson's been the featured back on this first drive. and he'll remain in the game on the left hip of McGowan. Wide receivers left and right. And McGowan's going to keep it himself. Left side through a crease into the end zone for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown.
Yeah, straight up the middle. Looked pretty academic on that play for the first touchdown of the night for Burns.
So an 8-yard TD for McGowan. And it's 6-0 pending the on-the-go quick lube extra point. And that'll be Ryan Sisk in to do those duties.
Yeah, followed his blockers straight in. Pretty well untouched on the play.
So that was a 5-play drive that took 2 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. And Sisk for the on-the-go quick lube extra point. Ooh, high snap, dealt with nicely and converted. It's good. 7-0 Burns. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Darren Yerby, General Manager with the new Ronaldo Kia in Shelby. Gas prices are too high, so Ronaldo Kia is going to say yes and fill your new Kia's tank for a year. That's right, so keep your cash because Ronaldo Kia is giving you free gas for a year for models like these.
Drive away today for an unbelievably low 1.9% on the all-new 2024 Kia Sportage. Or get up to $1,250 cash back on a 2024 Kia Soul.
We say yes to free gas at Ronaldo Kia in Shelby.
Jam & J's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. Once again, that was actually a 6-play drive. Took 2:20 off the clock, 57 yards. McGowan finishes it off with a 8-yard rushing touchdown. They actually had three passes and 4 rushes, so that's a 7-play drive. And now Cherryville will receive the Jam & J's Pizza Factory kickoff, Matt.
Yeah, Ryan Sisk in to kick off for Burns again.
So Sisk is taking this over a few weeks back. He was doing the kickoffs and now doing the extra points and field goals and having a pretty good year.
Absolutely.
Just a freshman.
Very impressed with his abilities.
And popped up on the left side and fair catch and received at the 25-yard line. So Cherryville will take it 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. So Adams, they did get a first down on the penalty on their first drive, but after that were shut down.
Yeah, Burns' defense looking good on that first drive. Guys up front pretty well did their job on that last drive. So let's see if we can keep that going here.
So kind of a de facto 3-and-out. They had a penalty on the first down, then had 2 tackles for loss on that last drive.
Got Devon Parrott, got Eli Morris, big boys up front.
Adams in the shotgun, and that's the Thunder that Chip talked about, and Thunder is pulled down for no gain.
That's Justin Harris.
So good job by the defense. Won't get a tackle for loss that time, but no gain. 2nd down and 10, and good penetration there. He really didn't have a chance, and as you said, you know, Harris is definitely the bigger guy. He was playing offensive line.
Yeah.
So he's much bigger than Adams, the quarterback.
Got Cameron Russell, Joe Kendrick out there on the line as well for Burns.
All right, so snap back to Adams, and Adams will keep it and looking for a hole and finds nothing. And swarmed under, he'll lose 1.
Yeah, I think that was 52. I think that's Parrott on the tackle. Had a pretty good game last week against East Gaston.
So that is the 3rd tackle for loss, and that's what I've been talking about with these Burns Bulldogs. They get them behind the line. Adams now 3 carries, 1 net yard. Double wide receivers left. Single back set on the hip of Adams, and Adams will try the left side. He's rolling, run pass option, lets it go.
Dangerous
Is
pass.
it caught? Incomplete. So that will be a quick 3-and-out for the Ironmen.
Had Xavion Wilson in pursuit of him. I tell you what, that was almost could have been an interception there by Goodson. Was right there. Probably put a little ill-advised throw there for Cherryville.
So Cherryville, they have 1 yard passing and -1 yard, -1 yard passing, 1 yard rushing. They have 0 net yard. Punt was blocked and picked up. It's blocked by Joe Kendrick, and there's a fight for the football. It's going to be recovered by the Bulldogs. What a great job there. I know that last week I was talking that they were letting them kick the ball, giving the punter too much time. This week they get in and block it, Matt.
Yeah, good job. Max Davis on the recovery. So Burns is going to start off this drive. Excellent field position, already in the red zone at their own 5-yard line, or at the Cherryville 5-yard line.
Yeah, so Yeah, they're going to take it over on the Cherryville High School 5-yard line, and they're going to take it with 6:16 left to go in the first quarter. Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 7-0, and Burns knocking on the doors. Kendrick got in there and just blew that punt up. He never had a chance.
Well, that's one of those formations he wasn't as far back as he should have been, I thought, to punt that ball.
Double wide receivers to the right, hand up middle. Davis, he'll walk into the end zone. Did he get in? Oh, he was hit right. I thought he had clear sailing. Did they give him the touchdown? Did they give it to him?
Call, but it looks like Burns is celebrating like they have.
Let's see.
Yeah, he took a hit right there at the last.
Yeah, numbers bookkeeping touchdown. So Davis takes it in from 5 yards out.
Yeah, good time, big run up the middle. I'm like you. I thought he had smooth sailing and got hit right there at the very last.
It came out of nowhere to get him.
Held on to the ball, good job, and just did get across the end zone. Ryan Sisk in here for the extra point.
On-the-go quick lube extra point. Again, a bad snap. Offside against the Ironmen.
Graham Wilkes doing a good job of catching those, the high snaps and getting them down in time for Sisk to get a leg on it.
Well, that's why you want – it's actually, nobody thinks about the holder, but one of your skill players that's got those ball skills, very useful in a situation like that. So let's settle down and get a good snap here. You got to practice one in. And snap back much better this time. Sisk nails the on-the-go quick lube extra point. 14-0 Bulldogs on your Rice Jewelry scoreboard. We'll be right back.
If you need fireworks for your event, then call on Contracted Pyrotechnics and talk with Dustin Ledford today. They are the bomb. Dustin is a graduate of Burns High School and supplies all the fireworks you've seen at the Burns High School football game. If your town or organization needs fireworks, call Dustin Ledford today at 704-473-1996. Again, that's 704-473-1996. Have a party, have a blast with Contracted Pyrotechnics. Bill Shuford, heated and air conditioning.
All right, we're back. Jam & J's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. Well, that drive summary won't take long. One play, 5 seconds, 5 yards. Max Davis, a TD run. Extra point good. 14-0, and it's all Bulldogs, and we're only 6 minutes into this game.
All set up by the block punt there by Joel Kendrick and recover by Max Davis.
So Kendrick kicks it, pooches it, left side. It's going to hit the ground. Live ball, and let's see who gets it. It's going to be Falls. 21 fell on it, and that is – do we have 21 on the roster? 27. Okay.
Yeah, that's Johnny Haynes.
Recovery. So that's going to be an onside kick.
I'm not sure what Cherryville was thinking there, and the ball just hit the ground, and nobody acted like they were going to want to go for it. So obviously that's a live ball after 10 yards. So back-to-back special teams, big plays there, setting Burns up in good field position.
So Burns will take it over on their own 30-yard line. On the Cherryville 30-yard line, already up 14-0. And it's like Wilson had to come out for a play. Hopefully he's okay.
Elijah Goodson in the backfield.
Yeah, we got wide receivers left and right. Goodson in a little pistol set right behind McGowan. I expect him to get the football here. Nope, he'll go out in motion. And they look to throw to him. Marshall McGowan to the corner of the end zone. Man is out there, adjusted the ball, knocked up in the air and incomplete.
Yeah, pass intended to Surratt into the end zone. Good coverage there on a play by, is that Paxton Pruitt on the coverage?
So an incomplete pass. And Marshall McGowan stuck on 21 yards passing. Hard to rack up a lot of yards, though, when you when you have a 5-yard drive and a possibility of 30-yard drive. Double wide receivers to the right. And it's Goodson. As I said, I expect him to get the football here. Look at that student body in the box for Cherryville. Let's see, they're going to give it to Goodson through the middle and bounces off a tackler, drops the football, got it, picks it up still on his feet. And I tell you what, pretty amazing to get 7 yards there for Goodson.
I'm going to tell you what, he didn't shy away from that contact. He took a lick on that play, fumbled the ball in the process, but good heads-up play to recover it, and actually gained a couple after he recovered it. So.
A fortuitous bounce. I'm going to give him 6 yards.
Yeah, fortunate there.
So it bounced right back up to him, and he had the presence of mind You know, Coach Devine might tell him just to fall on that football because if you don't scoop it up, that could be a disaster. But we'll reset it, 3rd down, and I'm calling it 4 yards to go. Double wide receivers left.
Good,
and that's Wilson back in there on the hip of McGowan. And McGowan gives it to Wilson, right side, got a crease. There he goes into clear, and he'll walk in for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown.
Yeah, a little sweep right. Took it in pretty well untouched on the play. Another 3rd touchdown of the night for Burns. And we are in cruise control here at Ron Green Stadium.
Yeah, so that's a 3-play drive from 30 yards out.
20-0 on the Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. Only 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
And that was a 1 minute, 2-second drive. 3 plays, 30 yards. Sisk on. He's going to be tired before the end of the night with these kickoffs and extra points. On the go, quick lube, extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is through. 21-0 Burns. We'll be right back.
If you need fireworks for your event, then call on Contracted Pyrotechnics and talk with Dustin Ledford today. They are the bomb. Dustin is a graduate of Burns High School and supplies all the fireworks you've seen at the Burns High School football game. If your town or organization needs fireworks, call Dustin Ledford today at 704-473-1996. Again, that's 704-473-1996. Have a party, have a blast with Contracted Pyrotechnics. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning in Shelby wants to remind you that now is the time to have your AC system serviced, and right now, purchase a 1-year maintenance program for only $255 a year or $20 a month. Duct cleaning as low as $500 for up to 10 runs, and dryer vent cleaning is just $125. And of course, Bill Shuford will install a new system for as low as $85 per month on qualifying systems for qualified buyers. Call 704-484-0025, online at BillShufordHVAC.com, and find them on Facebook too.
All right, Sis kickoff going to be fielded by Whitworth. Fair catch call for at the 28-yard line. So Cherryville will take it 1st and 10, and it's been a disaster. They gave up an onside kick. They've had a punt blocked, and they fumbled. So really, if you want to look at it that way, 3 turnovers by Cherryville early in this game.
Yeah, I don't think you can say it any better. It's been total domination so far here for the Bulldogs.
You know, it's not like a block punt's not in the book as a turnover, but it's a de facto turnover, as is that onside kick.
Yep.
So they'll take it with 5:09 on their own 27-yard line as Adams in the shotgun, and he'll fake it, throw it out, run pass option. Whitworth's got it, and positive yards this time as they're trying to pull him forward. He'll have about 5. It'll be, 4, 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, took it out left side. I think that was Donaldson maybe on the tackle.
So he connects with Whitworth, and 4 yards. That gets him in positive territory. I'm going to give him 5. So Whitworth is the only person who's caught a pass for Cherryville tonight. And it's going to be running play. Wilson, I tell you what, he does a great job faking it out. He's going to have a 1st down and some more. He's going to have, 9 yards and a Falston Pharmacy 1st down.
Yeah, good little run. Brought down by Jacob Tysinger.
I tell you what, he if he does anything well, he disguises that, and if he's able to do that, that's where the read option works, the run pass option works.
Yeah, he's got some athleticism too.
The defensive end has got his defensive end's going to have their work cut out for him. Triple wide receiver, a little bit of a high snap, again a read option, and this time goes nowhere. Knocked forward, however, and he'll get about 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
And that's 26 for Burns. That is Reggie Logan there for the tackle.
They looked like they might have another tackle for loss there. They've already got 3 in this football game, but knocking him forward, he'll get credit for a 2-yard gain. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go, first quarter. 21-0 Burns on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. Broadcast of this game is brought to you by West End Sales. 4-man front for Burns, and they're in the backfield, and they're going to pull down Wilson, but a flag comes in the vicinity of holding, but we'll see what we got.
Yeah,
if it stands, it's a 3-yard loss.
Joel Kendrick got him in the backfield for a big-time loss. Xavion Wilson there as well. But let's see what this penalty flag He is
Let's
on the field.
see. In the interior like that, you'd think it's a hold. They're talking to Coach Devine, so this one's on Cherryville, and I think you would take the 3-yard loss.
Yeah.
Are they? No, they're going to take the penalty. It's a chop block.
Yeah, you
yeah,
or take that one. That's a big loss.
I think. Let's see. Yeah,
holding.
They said holding.
It said holding. Yep.
All right, so he took the holding penalty, and that's 2 penalties, 15 yards. That penalty brought to you by Putnam Distributors, and that puts him way behind the sticks. 2nd down, and now close to 20 yards to go.
See if they try to put it in the air here.
So, and that's going to be offside against Burns. They're going to get the Putnam Distributors penalty against them, and they've had a lot of those offside penalties here recently. So they've got 2 penalties back-to-back, 1 on each team, and that's going to make it 2nd down now and 14 yards to go. So, again, Adams in the shotgun, and he's going to fire it. Whitworth dropped the football. He dropped the football. It'd be incomplete, 3rd down and 14.
Yeah, Adams a little sidearm pass there. Pretty good pass. The receiver just dropped it. A little inside slant there to bring up 3rd down.
I mean, it's just you've got to.
He had to get rid of that ball because he had some pressure on the way there.
But hit you right in the hands.
Yeah.
You got to catch that for your quarterback. He's working hard for you. 3 minutes exactly left to go, and in the first quarter. And Whitworth trying to get Cherryville something here to keep the defense off the field, and Adams is going to keep it and run out of bounds, and he's out of bounds at the 35. That's going to be a loss of 2. Who had the pursuit on that?
I think that was. I think Johnny Haynes and I think we got a penalty flag. I think we got another holding.
Yeah, it says holding. Surely they won't take it because it'd be 4th down. No, they're not going to take that penalty. It's 4th down, and Cherryville will have to punt the football. So they do get a 1st down, but they have to punt the football.
Now, see, this is like a pooch punt, but see, he's not far enough back like a regular punt. That's probably partly why it got blocked last time.
All right, and this one's away, and it's going to be tracked down by Warlick. He'll let it bounce, and the sandwich comes back, and it's on the 34-yard line for Burns. They'll take it with 2:46 left to go on their own 34-yard line.
So a little bit longer field here to work for Burns. Let's see if this offense can keep it going here, though.
All right, so Burns offense back out on the field. They have scored every time they've had a possession. Of course, they've had 2 short fields. The last 2 drives started in plus territory. This time they're in their own end, but not bad field position, own 34. And taking a little bit of time to turn this one around. But don't forget, we have the halftime show coming up, and halftime show is brought to you by Marburger Chevrolet. And we'll also have the homecoming. The homecoming presentation during the halftime show.
Got a big turnout tonight up here. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think the class of 2004 is here tonight. So we're trying to get the play in. It's just I think we're in a media timeout or something. I'm not really sure what's going on the field.
Like an equipment issue. I think it's an equipment issue, and they're allowing them time to sub somebody in.
Okay.
Yep.
So 43 comes onto the field for Cherryville.
We've seen that a lot this year.
That's Jackson Mayhew. Man comes in motion. He'll get the football. A little pop pass. That's Surratt. 30, 35. Cuts it up. 40, 45. Sit on feet. He's breaking free. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Surratt. 27-0 Burns. 66-yard touchdown.
Nice little juke move right when he ran out of that corner. And he broke free. Nobody was touching him. Another touchdown for Burns here.
So one play again. And it took Surratt 13 seconds to get the corner and take it into the end zone, and this one's turning into a laugher pretty quickly.
Yeah, no doubt about that. When he turned on the afterburners, and there was nobody touching him.
Well, they want to get him involved, and I'm glad to see him. I'm glad to see him get a touch there and get a touchdown.
I saw him. I saw a big play in the same formation by Graham Warlick earlier too.
On the go, quick lube, extra point from Sisk. Snap is back. Good job by. Great job by Warlick, and it's good. 28-0 Burns. We'll be right back.
Compassion, excellence, and reliability. Those 3 words best describe Bayada Home Health Care, a nonprofit serving Cleveland, Gaston, Lincoln, and Rutherford counties with assistive care services in the comfort of your own home. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And they've been doing this since 1975. When it comes time, take the time and call Bayada Home Health Care in Shelby. Call 704-669-4000 or visit them online at bayada.com, located at 1105 Suite 3 on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Help! Help! He's back in town!
Yeah, I'm back in town, and this town is going down. It's me, Clint Eatswood, and I can't be stopped. I eat all the wood I see, and there's nothing you can do.
Someone call H&H Pest Control. They'll stop Clint Eatswood.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Stop Clint Eatswood before he destroys your home. Call H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing at 704-482-2847. Online at hhpci.com.
All right, Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff. It's going to be fielded by Whitworth, who's tackled. He got a hold of his jersey and pulled him down at his own 26-yard line.
Kind of dangerous. Thought he might have had a face mask, but I think it has Mason Briley there on the tackle. I think he maybe did get his jersey, though.
All right, so it's 1st down and 10 for Cherryville, and they're discussing, I think they're discussing that very thing. And nope, they're going to leave it there at the 25-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10. It looked like he had just a hold of his jersey and just brought him down by the jersey.
Just the way he came down, brought him down pretty hard. Looks like it could have been face mask.
3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. Adams in the gun. They moved early, no call. Adams is going to be sacked, and the ball comes out. It's going to be scooped up, and a touchdown for Burns. Held the ball too long. Who's got the touchdown?
That's Markalen Camp.
Camp with the fumble recovery and touchdown.
Good job, Markalen. Tackled there on a play by Devon Parrott to force the fumble. Big-time play there for this Burns defense.
So that's another great defensive play for Burns.
And they're having you're going your way, it's going your way.
Yeah, they're having a good time tonight. It's 34-0, and I'm going to tag Adams with a 6-yard loss, and then the fumble, and then the run. Who said that was Camp?
Markalen Camp.
Markalen Camp. Snap. On to go, quick lube, extra point, and Sisk remains perfect. 35-0 on your Rice Jewelry scoreboard. We'll be right back.
The Transportation Administration of Cleveland County continues to operate TAC, Cleveland County Transit and Reach. The Cleveland County Transit route will continue to be free to ride until further notice. For more information, call 704-482-6705. Again, 704-482-6705. For schedules and times, visit tacshelbync.com. That's tacshelbync.com. Drivers clean and sanitize their vehicles every route.
Your land, your vision. At James River Equipment, we know every property is unique. Whether you're planting a garden, raising livestock, or just enjoying wide open spaces, we've got the perfect John Deere tractor for you. And right now, you can get 0% financing for 72 months on select John Deere compact tractors. Visit JamesRiverEquipment.com to find a location near you. Ends 10/25/24. Subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. James River delivers.
All right, so fumble recovery by Camps. 35-0 Burns on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. Jam Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff. And this is
everything going right for Burns.
Ryan Sisk getting a workout. Popped up. Whitworth catches it. 25, takes it back to the 30, breaks the tackle, still on his feet. That was almost a penalty, but thank God he let him go. And Whitworth out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Cherryville will take it there. 1st down and 10. Scared me there for a second. The scoreboard went off.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Still the first quarter, like you say, already almost. I guess we can go to fast clock if both teams agree. Is that correct? 42 is the differential for that.
Yeah, they'll probably. They got a lot of folks here for homecoming, and think they want to make sure the boys get seen a little bit. And they probably will definitely start out with a fast clock in the second half. 2:14 left to go first quarter. And it's going to be fumble on the ground. Wilson tried to do the direct snap, and Burns is going to recover as it squirts out.
How did he not recover that?
Holy cow. It's all the way back. That's going to be
That's Max Davis.
Yeah. A 15-yard loss.
I thought for sure that Harris fell on that, but it went through his arms, and yet again, another defensive and special teams play for Burns. Sets them up in good territory.
Who got the fumble recovery?
Max Davis.
So Max Davis with the fumble recovery. And Cherryville has got the bus stuck in reverse, and they might as well go ahead and warm it up because I'm sorry, for lack of better words, this has just been a disaster. A blocked punt, a fumble return for a touchdown, had another fumble. I mean, it's just been the wheels have come off the Cherryville bus. They empty it out for McGowan. He's going to throw it, and to the corner of the end zone on a go route and over the shoulder. I tell you what, it was just like a little hitch and go there that he came out on the flat, pump faked, and he went to the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. I thought he had it for a touchdown. I think it was Davis out there.
Yeah, I think it was Graham Warlick.
Or Graham Warlick, okay.
I'll tell you what, though, that is, and I'm going to defend Graham here, that is a very tough ball to catch.
Oh, yeah.
He kind of turned left, but ball was over his right side, and that's just basically a Willie Mays catch. It's very tough to make.
So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Cherryville there. Punt and distributors penalty. Be second down and 5 now. And Burns has cleaned up the penalties a little bit. 2 penalties so far, but I tell you what, it seems like we've been here for 3 hours. This first quarter has taken almost 40 minutes already with all the game stoppages. Pistol set, Wilson the lone setback, and he'll get it right side, cuts it back, beautiful cutback, and he'll take it into the end zone for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown pending the penalty, and it's touchdown. It's holding against Burns, so take that one off the board, guys.
Yeah, it was a good run, though. Like I say, took it left. Nice little cutback move there to bring it back across the middle. Dance his way in there, but
and just as I was bragging on no penalties, a penalty wipes out a touchdown, and they'll mark it back all the way to the 16-yard line. It will be second down. And see where they put it. Second down and 10. So that's like a net 5-yard penalty? Because it was second and 5, was it not?
Yeah, I thought so too.
So I'm going to give Wilson a credit for a 5-yard run, and then that will be a penalty. It's 13-0 West Lincoln. Thank you, John. But the penalty negates most of the yardage gained. So second down 10 from the 15, and McGowan has it. He looks, pump fakes, gets out of a tackle. Now he breaks free. Nice move, puts his foot in the ground, diving for the end zone. Did he get there? He does. Numbers bookkeeping touchdown. Nifty run by Marshall McGowan.
What a move. It looked like he was going to drop back and pass. Tucked it in, had a couple little juke moves, and just dove his way just enough for the touchdown. Big time play there, Marshall McGowan.
So a 15-yard touchdown by McGowan. That's a 4-play drive. And you know what? I didn't even see where we recovered that fumble. I think it was on the 15-yard line.
Seems about right.
Okay, so the Cherryville does a 15-yard drive. Sisk for the on-the-go quick lube extra point. It's up and good. 42-0, and we're still in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Don't miss the Yamaha Let's Ride sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Now financing as low as 5.99% on 36 months with approved credit, and save up to $3,000 on the off-road Kawasaki motorcycles. And choose your Suzuki 800. Lock in your rate and jump on a new Kawasaki 800 with financing as low as 1.99% APR for 36 months at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Before Old Man Winter gets here, it's time to get your heating and cooling system checked out and make sure it's ready to go And right now, Shelby Heating and Air is offering a great maintenance special, just $79. Just call 704-487-7877 to set up your HVAC checkup. They feature factory-trained, licensed, and insured technicians, locally owned and operated for over 45 years. Shelby Heating and Air. Again, call today at 704-487-7877 or visit the website at shelbyheating.com.
All right, so that's a 4-play drive. Took 24 seconds off the clock, 15 yards. That's the third touchdown of 30 yards or less, and this is all over but the crying. It's 42-0. Sisk pops it up. Whitworth comes, gets it on the run. He's at the 35. Threw a little crease, but then smashed back.
Camp again.
So Camp making a big impact on special teams. He'll get him down to the 37.
Hey, Camp's having him a heck of a night. Got a fumble recovery for a touchdown. 2 or 3 tackles already.
So they'll take it on the 37-yard line. First down and 10. And next week, it sets up the big one with Shelby coming in here to Ron Green Stadium. That one will be for the conference championship. Triple wide receivers for Cherryville. Adams in the gun, and he play action, run pass option, and ball popped up in the air, and that'll fall incomplete. It'll be second down and 10.
It was dangerous. Popped it, bounced off of somebody. Fortunate for Cherryville, wasn't intercepted. But
so unfortunately, there's been 5 pass plays for Cherryville, and they net 4 yards. So when you're averaging less than 1 yard per pass, that ain't good.
Nope, that's not going to get the job done.
No, so second down and 10. Four down linemen for Burns. And it's going to be on the ground again, and Adams picks it up. Now it's on the ground again. Kendrick trying to scoop it up, and did he fall on it? Let's see. It is Kendrick. He comes up with the fumble recovery.
I tell you what, Kendrick making his case for player of the game.
So
I guess you can call that forced fumble and fumble recovery for Kendrick.
Yeah.
He almost picked it up and ran it in for a touchdown.
So that's another loss of 15, and that's just –
defense and special teams playing big tonight for Burns.
You could not have imagined anything worse for Cherryville. They have negative yards there. By my calculation, which is probably off, they have negative 7 yards.
Yeah, feeling the heat there, but that defensive front four for Burns is really wreaking havoc, getting pressure on the QB and forcing these turnovers.
So, and they keep taking it. You know, Burns is going to take it on the Cherryville 20-yard line.
Max Davis.
And Davis has it and cuts back through a little crease, rumbles forward, still on his feet. He'll have about 8, and it'll be second down and 2.
Yeah, started right, cut it back to the middle for a pretty big gain there for Max Davis.
So when you look at the rushing yards, you know, you got 76, you got 78, you got 91. You might say that's not a ton. It's in one quarter, but they've had so many short fields.
Yeah, I feel like it should be midway through the second quarter time-wise.
Yeah, I know. So McGowan in the shotgun again. I think it's just still Davis to his left. And McGowan gives it. Nope, he's going to keep it, runs it in, walks in. That's too easy.
Warlick.
So that's Graham Warlick, is it?
Yep, Graham Warlick.
So Warlick with the 12-yard touchdown, and Cherryville has pretty much packed it in.
Yeah, Graham Warlick took direct handoff. Right over the left side, pretty well untouched for another big play and touchdown for Burns.
So Warlick, 12-yard touchdown. So that goes down as a 2-play drive. And it took 24 plus 19, 42 seconds off the clock. And you're seeing a lot of short drives. And right now it is all over but the crying for the Ironmen. On the go, quick lube, extra point, up and good. 49-0 Burns. We'll be right back.
Polaris Deal Days are underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Now get up to $3,000 off select off-road Polaris vehicles. Built to go, priced to move. Also, it's the CF Moto All Cylinders Sales Event with financing as low as 0.99% or rebates up to $1,500. And get Honda bonus bucks up to $1,500 for accessories, protection plans, or for your down payment at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
While I've got the chance, Want to let you know, listen up, guys. It's the greatest ring deal ever from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. Now at Wright's Jewelry in Falston, when you purchase an engagement ring, you'll get your choice of a free rifle or fishing rod. That makes everybody happy, happy, happy. 3 days only, Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, October 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's no trick. It's a special treat, plus extended hours on Tuesday, October 29th from 8:30 until 7:30, 8:30 a.m., 7:30 p.m. Get your sweetie a ring, and you'll haul in a buck or a bass. See Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. Online at wrightsjewelrystore.com. Ryan Sisk with the Jam-J's Pizza Factory kickoff. Whitworth comes down with it 30-33, and he's tackled there by 3.
Kenyon
Surratt. So good special teams play. Cherryville will take it on their own 32.
So like I said, 37 seconds left first quarter. Let's see if Cherryville can maybe put together a decent drive here. All Burns defense probably playing the best I've seen them all year.
I mean, it's just been a laugher. I mean, it's just been Cherryville has been just totally inept. Negative total yardage, turnovers, block punts. I think they have 3 fumbles in the first quarter, and they've lost them all. Now Wilson smacked in the face by Wilson. That was a nasty hit, and he went down at the 32-yard line. He'll lose 2 more.
Yeah, big hit there, Wilson. Also, Reggie Logan there. And we'll call holding. Might decline that one. I don't know.
Please decline it.
Yeah.
Are they going to take it? Don't make those.
He declined it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why is he marking it back?
Yeah, I don't think he didn't realize he declined it. Yeah.
So make sure you got the spot right. He does. That is Wilson with a tackle for loss. And that's they're going to say no gain. How about that? No gain. Second down 10, and Adams will take it, rolls left, throws, and complete. And then nailed on the sideline. I think that's 12 that caught the ball, Matt.
12, pushed out by Max Davis. That's Dalton on the reception.
So Dalton will get 4. And that will be the first completion in a while for Adams. But something positive for the Ironmen here is out of bounds, stops the clock at 14 seconds left to go on your Rice Jewelry scoreboard. 49-0, and third down 6, thrown out in the flat, wide open Whitworth, and he drops the football.
Yeah, he turned around right when he was getting ready to catch it. His feet kind of slipped out from underneath and balled it and dropped it.
If you're Cherryville, you might as well go for it.
I don't think.
I mean, what's it going to hurt?
What it would hurt at this point.
I mean, Shelby did put, I think, 70 or 77 points on Cherryville. Just their own worst enemy.
We're well on our way to that for sure.
Yeah, so Adams in the gun. Double wide receivers right, one to the left, and nope, he's going to punt it. I thought he might go for it. It's going to hit down at the 38 or so, and they're going to mark it at the on up. They're going to mark it on up. They're going to mark it at the 42. So end of the first quarter. Right Jewelry scoreboard, 49-0 Burns. We'll be right back.
I work my tractors really hard. I give all they've got. I demand as much horsepower as they can possibly give me. I tell you what, I've had these Coyote tractors for probably 10 years now. They've served me well. Been good.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sales, Highway 18 North, the 27 West intersection in Vail. When you
All right, we're going to be back for the second quarter in just a second. Going to give you a Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. East Rutherford 28-0 over Polk County. Burns here, it's 49-0 over Cherryville. Shelby 7-0 over East Gaston. West Lincoln 14-0 over East Burke. Crest 14-0 over Hunter Huss. Kings Mountain, big game here, 7-0 over Ashbrook. West Charlotte 19-0 over Chambers. South Point leads Forest View 6-0. Hickory over Ford, 20-0. Ford still the longest losing streak in the state. North Lincoln, 28-0 over West Iredell. Highland Tech, 8-0 over Thomas Jefferson. Murphy, 21-0 over Andrews. Robbinsville, 7-0 over Hayesville. Swain County, 6-0 over Cherokee. Mountain Island Charter, 26-0 over Carver. Corvian over Pine Lake Prep, 41-7. Tuscola 3-0 over Smoky Mountain. West Henderson tied with Franklin at 7. Irwin 35-6 over McDowell. I'll give you some more scores in just a moment. First snap of the second quarter. Is that Warlick in there, quarterback? Little bunch formation over there. Pitch play. It's going to be Goodson. Shuffles the feet. And he's going to be taken down, and Cherryville's going to get a tackle for loss.
That's 71, Jordan Lowrance on the tackle. Tackle for loss for Cherryville.
Yeah, so that's going to be 3-yard loss for Goodson.
Got Jamarian Roseboro checking in the game for Burns.
And actually, you like to see Cherryville play with a little pride there and get in there and get that tackle for loss.
Yeah, it was a good play.
So McGowan getting a little bit of a breather. He's fine. He's upright on the sideline.
Yeah, should see a heavy dose of our reserves. Should be no short on playing time for anybody tonight.
So Warlick in the gun. I'm trying to see who might be Roseboro in the game. We'll see who's there.
Yeah, Jamarian Roseboro is in it, running back.
So Roseboro gets first crack at it through a little crease, and this one's coming back. There's a holding penalty as he's still dancing around the right side, and then makes another move, and then finally put down at the 39-yard line. High likelihood, holding against the Bulldogs. This one's coming back. That's another Putnam Distributors penalty.
Negated a pretty big run there for Jamarian Roseboro. I always liked his running style.
So some more scores on your Rights Jewelry scoreboard. South Stanley 7-3 over Lake Norman Charter. Roberson 10-3 over Reynolds. Bunker Hill tied with Newton Conover at 7. Bandy's 14-0 over West Caldwell. Maiden 6-0 over Lincoln, and Brevard 7-0 over Hendersonville. Glad to see those mountain counties back up and running.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of those schools haven't started back action yet, but see a good bit of them have been.
Second and an eternity, and not sure what they've got here.
Equipment issue, looks like.
And the Fashion Police have stepped in. I'm not really sure why. They got a sub on.
25. Coach Jeter's pointing at his pants. I think he had to roll his pants down below his knees.
Yeah, that's cute.
Said I'll bring in Trevor Hunt.
Yeah,
running back.
that was Andre Degree they made come off. Double wide receivers right. Warlick in the gun, and he'll keep it himself. Left side through a crease, and then falls forward. He'll have about 5. It'll be still third down, very long, close to 15 yards.
Yeah, hard run there. Up the middle there for Graham Warlick.
So third down, and Cherryville with a chance to get off the field with a 3-and-out, and the first time they would have stopped the Bulldogs. But, this time, unusual for Burns. They had to start in their own territory. Had a negative running play, tackle for loss for Cherryville, then a holding penalty. So third down, very long. Looks like 16 or 17 yards. They're calling it 17 on the board. And
try to get Cherryville.
They did.
They got him to jump off.
That's another Putnam Distributors penalty. So this will make it third and a little bit more makeable, about 3rd and 12.
Yeah, good hard count there by Graham Warlick. Clapped his hands and got him to jump off.
All right, third down and 12. And good to see Graham getting a little action back there, quarterback. Never know when you'll be needed.
Absolutely.
So let's see who they got. Who they got split out wide here? Can't see the number near us. We'll see who that is. Some of the reserves.
Evan Donaldson.
Evan
near
Donaldson.
side of the field.
Okay. And the snap is back, and it'll be Wilson, right side. Stiff arm, and there he goes through a crease. He's breaking free, cut back, and he's going to be hogtied and still fighting all the way to the 20-yard line. What a run all the way to the 21-yard line. That is a gain of 11 and 29. That's a 40-yard run.
Yeah, Xavier Wilson took it right. Big time run, broke a few tackles there at the end. Thought he was going to break that one all the way, but
he was really, literally hogtied and still somehow managed to keep the feet up.
Yeah, that one guy got him by the jersey barely, and I think that's kind of what held him back a little bit.
So that's a Falston Pharmacy first down, and ball, as I said, at the 21-yard line. 9:06 left to go, second quarter. 49-0 on your Rights Jewelry scoreboard. And wide receivers left and right. Warlick in the gun. On his hip, I think, is Goodson. And he'll clap it, and it's going to be, is that Goodson with the ball?
Roseboro.
Roseboro. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Couldn't tell. Roseboro's got about 2 or 3. It'll be second down. And that is number 31. Okay. So Roseboro gets a couple. He gets 1. So 2nd down and 9. And don't forget, we have the Marburger Chevrolet halftime show, and the pretty ladies will be in the pretty cars riding around the track. It's homecoming at Burns tonight. So we will crown our homecoming queen. We'll also have the halftime show by the band, brought to you by Wright's Jewelry. So it is 2nd down 9. Is that still Roseboro in the backfield? Hard to see. Roseboro's going to try the left side and gets the edge, maybe. Nope. Nice open field tackle, and he's knocked down for a loss of 1.
Yeah, took it around left, just wasn't able to make that turn.
Man.
And that's Adams, the quarterback. Took him down on that play.
Hey,
terrible.
He went low, and you got to go low on him. You know, Roseboro, pretty quick, pretty hard to bring down, but he's chopped down by Adams. So a 1-yard run followed by a 1-yard loss. And Roseboro, I tell you what, he got hit pretty hard in the legs. He's okay. He's kind of a little bit gimpy. I think he's okay.
You got Markalen Camp. Looks like he might be checking in at running back. Hadn't seen him in that position, I don't think, this year. But
well, you want to be careful going into the game next week. Warlick in the shotgun again. Is that Camp? Yeah, it looks like 29, doesn't it?
Yeah, Mark Halen.
Okay, and Camp will get an opportunity. Left side, cuts through, cuts back, breaking free, into the end zone for a numbers bookkeeping touchdown from 21 yards out.
Mark Halen Camp took it left. Like I said, I think that might be his first offensive snap of the year. Nonetheless, it's his 2nd touchdown of the game, and he is pumped up over there on the sidelines.
Well, I'm telling you, you've got Roseboro, you've got Camp. I mean, some of these backups for Burns could be everyday players for a lot of teams around here. So on to go quick lube, extra point coming up. So that ends up being a 4-play drive, I think. I'll have to look back. On the go, quick lube, extra point up. Did he get it? He did. 56-0 Burns. We'll be right back.
Sales, Highway 18 North, the 27 West intersection in Vale. When you experience the loss of a loved one, trust the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Falston to help guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center, 846 East Stagecoach Trail in Falston. Online at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com. Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. Buy here, pay here. At SNR Auto Sales in Shelby, they make car shopping easy. Check out the big inventory. For example, a 2017 Audi A4 is now $14,300. A 2011 Chevrolet Camaro 2-door convertible priced at $14,995. And a 2018 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 4-wheel drive crew cab is priced at $27,950. Buy here, pay here. At SNR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Online at srautosales.com. Like them on Facebook too.
On the go, that's a Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff. Oh, come on, son. He just bumped you there. Don't be a little merry. All right, so it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Cherryville from their own 43-yard line.
So, like I say, 7 minutes left. Stay tuned for homecoming festivities and the halftime show coming up momentarily.
Yeah. And about 7 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Let's see what Adams, still on the field, playing hard. Had a nice tackle for loss, but just better offense from Burns. So with 7-10, they take it. And Adams will hand it. And let's see who's the ball carrier. Stood up by Camp, 21, Wilson. I'll tell you what, that's a big kid to bring down. And let's see if he got anything. Where do they spot the ball as Wilson's a little bit slow getting up. And there'll be no gain. 2nd down and 10. I'm just telling you, it's been tough sledding for this Cherryville offense. If you count all the yards they've lost on the fumbles, it's really been, I've got unofficially He's got negative 15 yards. And it's going to be, this time is it Wilson again, takes on a tackle. It looks like Camp again.
Mark Camp again, and tell you what, he's having him a ball game tonight.
Yeah, but still, Wilson gets 3 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and about 7. And if you're Cherryville, if I'm Cherryville, down 56-0 in the first half, I'm just trying to keep his clock running, get back down the road about 10 miles and regroup, and big game against Bessemer City next week. And that'll be for really the 1A, 1A title within this conference. Yep. And it's going to be Wilson again, and he swarmed under, and I would say he's got to have a lot. They're going to give him the line of scrimmage mercifully.
That's Mark Camp once again. Him and Ashton Woodring, they're on that tackle.
So they're going to put it right back where it was on the 46-yard line, and Adams looks over, and he's been doing the punting tonight. And, yeah, Camp having a big night. He's been involved in a lot of tackles. So he gets some pats on the helmet. And they're going to take this clock down as much as they can, and Adams is over there talking to his coaching staff. Just joining us, 56-0 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard.
Got Devon Jones checking in. Jacob Tysinger in the cornerback.
Who's running back the punt? It's not Warlick.
That is 13. That is Trevor Hunt, who had to pick 6 last week.
Timeout. Putnam Distributors timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back.
Listen up, guys. It's the greatest ring deal ever from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. When you purchase an engagement ring, you'll get an item of your choice, a free rifle or fishing rod from the Great Outdoors in Cherryville. When you spend $5,000, you'll get a $1,000 gift certificate, or spend $2,500 and get a $500 gift certificate. That makes everybody happy, happy, happy. 3 days only, October 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's not a trick, it's a special treat at Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston, online at wrightsjewelrystore.com.
Oh, we're back. Cherryville probably going to punt this football away. Once again, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 56-0. And it has been, shall we say, all Burns.
That's to say the very least.
The understatement of the year. Captain Obvious tells you in a 56-0 game with still time left in the first half. So this has just been Cherryville just has not played well, and they're undermanned as it is, and Adams will boot it, and it's a shank. And it'll go out of bounds. It's going to be Hunt tried to pick it up. But did Cherryville recover? Did he have it out of bounds?
I thought he
went out of bounds.
I don't know who recovered it, but
let's see. It looks like
out of bounds anyway. But
the Burns offense coming out onto the field. So Cherryville goes 3 and out on that possession. Burns will take it on their own. Let's see. On their own 32 with 4:55 left to go in the first half. I'd say just run it up the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what play call you call here.
Yeah. So in motion, and it's 25, going to carry the ball around the left side, trying to get the edge. Now he's going back to the right side, and horse collar tackle, and the United Nations flags everywhere. As that was 25 on the carry, Andre Degree, and he was just horse-collared badly, and that'll be a 15-yard penalty against the Ironmen.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. That was, I guess, it's a 15-yard variety. Yeah, that was pretty obvious there.
Yeah,
pretty good run. Try to cut it back a little bit across the middle of the field, but.
So he'll get in the book that goes down as a 2-yard loss, but then the Putnam Distributors penalty against Cherryville of 15 yards. So that gets them up to 40 yards in penalties amongst the rest of the disaster this game has been for them. Double wide receivers in for Burns, one left, one right. And it's going to be, let's see, cuts back, nice move, 45-50, breaking free to the 40. Can he outrun the defender? He almost does. And let's see who had the ball. That's Roseboro?
No, I think that is that's Devon Jones, I believe.
Oh, is that Jones? Number 30?
Devon Jones. Big time run there.
Okay, so 30.
Ooh, do have a penalty. Let's see.
Putnam Distributors
I think it's
penalty.
going to be, let's see.
It's against offsetting penalties, and they'll do it again. That's a shame because that was an outstanding run by Devon Jones.
Big face mask on Cherryville, holding on Burns. Let's do it again here.
So those are both Putnam Distributors penalty. Ball back to the 45-yard line, where it'll once again be first down and 10, and I forgot to mark that first down. That's the 5th Falston Pharmacy first down, and that one via the penalty, the first one the Bulldogs have gotten on the penalty tonight. And if we ever get to the second half, which is if we get there, we will be. It'll be about a half-hour second half. As in the gun is Warlick. 2 wide receivers in, and it's going to be running play. No, Warlick's going to keep it himself, left side, weaving his way, breaking free. He's going to go. He's going to take it to the house. 55-yard touchdown, Graham Warlick, and that makes it 62-0.
No doubt about that, showing that speed off. As I talked about before the game, he's got that big playmaking ability.
Man.
And took it to the house. Another Burns touchdown.
Man. So that is going to be in the books as a 2-yard drive, a 2-play drive, and it takes 59 seconds, and it's a 68-yard drive. Big play there, 55-yard TD run by Warlick. So in for the on-the-go quickly extra point. Is that still Sisk?
Warlick.
Let's see, snap back, Sisk up, and he remains perfect. 63-0. We'll be right back.
It's time to get your flu shot. At the Falston Pharmacy in Falston, Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, they're ready. Call for an appointment or walk right in. They're now doing flu shots. That's preservative-free flu shots with no other additives. They are one of the few in this area doing this. Also, get shots for shingles, pneumonia shots, and RSV. Plus, get yours today and let them help you with all of your prescription needs. Both stores with a convenient drive-through, non-contact window. But get your shots now at the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston, and Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville.
Well, my friend John has sent me another score. Bunker Hill 17, Newton Conover 13. You remember that's where Burns' season came to an end last year up at Bunker Hill.
Yep, you got a good team up there.
So here, the numbers bookkeeping touchdown there by Warlick, 55-yard touchdown run, and this thing is been way out of control.
Speaking of playoffs, is that a conclusion that we're going to skip a week to have the first round?
Well, some of the mountain schools need an extra week to make up games, so they're
I didn't know if that was official.
It's official. We will finish up the season next week, November 1st. And then the season will be kind of suspended where the playoffs suspended for 1 week while teams make up games.
And that's the right thing to do.
Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff by Sisk, fielded by Whitworth at the 32. He's to the 40, 42, carrying a tackler, and then finally picked up and put out of bounds very nicely there by number 27, Johnny Hames.
Yep.
So it'll be 3:51 left to go on the clock. And this has just been an absolute bludgeoning. 63-0. We're not even at halftime yet.
It is, I expected this to be a lopsided score, but didn't expect this. I'll be honest with you. But you got to tip your hat to guys. They played well.
And they forced a lot of
special teams to set up some turnover. Defense has. So got to tip your hats to them.
So Cherryville trying to restore a little pride here and get in the end zone. Got about 3:51 to see if they can put together a drive. Adams in the gun, and he'll give it to Wilson. Ball is on the ground again, and Wilson will cover it up. But that's another 3-yard loss, and I tell you what, the bus has been stuck in reverse the entire game. I mean, it has just been a nightmare. I mean, I guess it's Halloween, but this has been the Freddy Krueger of a game for the Cherryville Ironmen. I mean, it's just terrible. So second down, they lost 2, second down and 12 from their own 41-yard line, trying to get lined up. And I tell you what, you're trying to run an offensive lineman at running back, there's got to be some adjustment. He'll try it again through a little crease, and big Nate Wilson's got him and drives him into the ground. I don't think he gained anything. No, they gave him 2. Christmas comes early on that. I thought they had him for another loss.
Yeah, good job there, Nate Wilson. Max Davis was there as well.
So to the 44. And it'll be, that's number 26 getting a little DN. That's Reggie Logan.
Yeah, games like these, you just want to stay healthy. Obviously, the big game next week against Shelby is looming.
So Adams will hand it to Wilson, who runs into a defender.
Well,
the knee went down, but, they do blow it dead.
Hard hit there by 72, Ashton Woodring.
He'll lose another yard.
And you said that 21 is a big kid. That's a hard guy to bring down.
Well, like I said, he was an offensive lineman.
Yep.
Well, I tell you, excuse me, it's been a long week. But I'll tell you, man, it has just been just nothing, absolutely nothing for Cherryville.
You check out their helmets there, Tom. Check it out in the binoculars here.
The Cherryville helmets?
Their logo looks like the KTC broadcasting logo a little bit.
Oh, the cherries on the helmet.
The cherries on the helmet.
Well, I'm telling you what, those cherries have been put in the blender tonight, man. It's just been awful. And he punts it, knuckleball, high. Nobody back. Will bounce it about the 28 and we'll take a Cherryville bounce all the way inside the 20 down to about the 13-yard line. So that's what Burns will take it. So 3 rushes and a 3 and out for Cherryville. And Burns will take it on their own 12.
So probably a couple running plays, 2 or 3, get them in a halftime.
Yeah, you would say, but yeah, they might.
They might just take a knee at this point. You want the kids to get the reps, but you also,
Well, at the same time,
there's an ethics involved with it too.
Well, it's nothing against their kids.
Yeah, I don't. You run regular plays, I don't think they can blame you for that. If you break a long TD run, that's part of it. But
the 1A should play each other twice. They've been competitive. Let the 1As play each other twice in the conference. It's not right to make them play these bigger schools.
Yep.
And that's what they'll do. They'll kneel down. And unfortunately for Warlick, that's going to go down as a 5-yard loss for him.
Yeah, we won't hold that against him. I guess officially it will.
Officially, we have to. That's why Tom.
I was getting ready to say, you said Tom Brady would.
Because the sacks come off the passing yards, not the rushing yards in the pros. So every time you get sacked, it comes off your passing yards. And old Tom Brady, such a humble guy.
I think he had a pretty good career. Yeah, he can't do that too much further. He's always back inside the 5 now.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe just get up under center and do it. And he'll kneel down again and maybe lose 3. Don't make them run another play. Don't start that play. There we go. Okay, so they don't have to.
They're going
they do not. Okay, they do not have to run another play. So mercifully for Cherryville, that half ends. Your score, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 63-0 Burns. It's time for the Marburger Chevrolet halftime show. As always, Burns football brought to you by West End Sales. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Hojo Outdoor Power in Shelby has the power. They've got chainsaws, they've got blowers, they've got trimmers with name brands like Shindawa, DeWalt, and Husqvarna. Get yours today before they're gone in gasoline and battery-operated models. Power through the storms with the help of Hojo Outdoor Power. And it's leaf season. Check out the line of leaf removal equipment and end-of-season savings on name brand zero-turn mowers at Hojo Outdoor Power, 110 Grigg Street in Shelby, off South Lafayette Street. Online at hojopower.net. Like them on Facebook, too. Together, let's drive. And Marburger Chevrolet in Shelby is ready to ride. Right now, it's truck season. Get 1.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers on the 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 truck. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Coming in for all the details. Together, let's drive. Marburger Chevrolet, Located at 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at marburgerchevy.net.
We're going to show you a little bit of the Burns High School band out there. It's homecoming. We've got the arch set out there. I just want to recognize some of our faculty members, especially Leslie Baumgardner and Mark Parker, who put in a lot of work to make this homecoming possible. So we appreciate their efforts. Jeff Cornwell, also on that committee, myself, and took a team effort to make this possible. Amy Jones did a lot of the contacts to the fire departments and such and putting this together. And Wright's Jewelry sponsoring the band. So we're going to crown our homecoming queen here at Burns tonight. So just some quick stats. Burns, 217 yards rushing, 87 yards passing. So that gives them a total of 304 yards. Despite the fact they began a lot of their drives in plus territory. I'll give you those scoring drives a little bit later. It's been a running back by committee. I have 8 Bulldogs who have a rush. McGowan, 2 carries, 23 yards. Wilson, he's got, my numbers are erased, 6 carries, 93 yards. Goodson, 2 carries, 3 yards. Davis, 2 carries, 13 yards. Warlick, he's got 5 carries, 64 yards. And then 29, and that's Markalen Camp had a 21-yard run. So it's definitely been by committee for the Bulldogs on offense.
Yeah, Markalen Camp, too, has the fumble recovery for a touchdown. So he's got 2 touchdowns tonight. So playing a heck of a game tonight.
So passing, we've got McGowan is 3 for 6. For 87 yards, and the touchdown went to Surratt, a 66-yard touchdown, which basically was just a little pop pass. He took it around the end and took it all the way to the house for a touchdown. So homecoming coming up here. We're just going to let you enjoy a little bit of the sounds of the game while we take a short break. We'll come back with some more stats in just a moment. Want to remind our listeners one more time that the band's halftime show was brought to you by Wright's Jewelry of Falston.
Jasmine May. Representing number 25, Andre Degree, LaShanti Allen. Representing number 27, Johnny Haynes, Landry Hoyle. Representing number 31, Jamarian Roseboro, Avery Monteculo. Representing number 42, Dave Duncan, Abby Scruggs. Representing number 52, Devon Merritt, Akita Coates. Representing number 56, Tristan Garland, Hannah Husted. Representing number 70, Avery Wilson, Chloe Hall. Representing number 72, and representing number 89, Joel Kendrick, Lily Grayson. Thank you, ladies, and thank you guys for escorting your young ladies out there. We'd like to give a special thanks to Wright's Jewelry in Boston. Each year they sponsor the Queen's beautiful crown. Thank you, Wright's Jewelry, for your continued support for Burns High School. We would also like to thank our Burns High Air Force JROTC Sabre team for assisting with tonight's ceremony. Now, the 2023 Homecoming Court, representing the freshman class, Kiana Clark and Riley England. Representing the sophomore class, Gracie Linhart and Anna Marie Lopez Vasquez. Representing the junior class, Deasia Borders and Lady Goforth. And now for your senior class representatives. Ayana Hollis, daughter of Asmar and Tierra Hollis, escorted by her mother. Marley Brady, daughter of Rodney and Haley Brady, escorted by her father. Madison Cross, granddaughter of Jack and Janet Elliott, escorted by her grandfather. Layla Haynes, daughter of Kenyon and Jessica Pryor, escorted by her father. And Belle Westbrook, daughter of Bryson and Lindsay Brandon Westbrook, escorted by her father.
Yeah, I'm getting a handful. Mama made these for y'all, but I want some.
Tell her thank you.
She has to take care of her little Tommy. They adopted Tom from somebody.
They just like me better than Joe.
They do. They know I went to school though.
As voted on by the Bulldogs student body, your 2024 Burns High School homecoming queen is Layla Haynes.
So there you have it, Layla Haynes, your Burns High School 2024 homecoming queen. So congratulations to Layla. She will be crowned. And congratulations. So big night. Again, this is the Wright's Jewelry presentation of the band. And the halftime show brought to you by Marburger Chevrolet. So I hope you enjoyed the homecoming celebration. We're going to take a quick break, come back with a few more stats. And then the second half. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales. And one more look at Layla. Congratulations, Layla. Congratulations on your big night.
Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at putnamdistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
There's one local hospice and palliative care provider that's not for profit, founded by people who live right here, dedicated to providing exceptional end-of-life care to everyone, regardless of the ability to pay. For more than 4 decades, we've improved the quality and dignity of life for both patients and their families. You've known us for our good work for years. Our name is now VIA Health Partners. VIA. Not all hospices are the same. You have a choice. Choose VIA.
The new climate-controlled storage units are ready at Bradley's on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. They're all sizes and are now available. And listen to this. New tenants' first month's rent is free. That's right, free. You have 24/7 access with a secured entrance. For more information, call 704-484-2077 and ask about the new climate-controlled units. And also see them for your travel baseball and travel softball team needs. Bradley's, 2522 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at bradleysinc.com. Like them on Facebook, too. DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. And DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Boston Road, Highway 18 in Shelby. Or find them online at DeRisiRacing.com. Or give them a call at 704-538-3512. Oliver's Hardware and Garden Center is not just a hardware store, but a real general store carrying items like feed and seed, hay, pine needles, and straw. Also case knives, Grove Life belts, and just in, Oliver's now has turtle boxes, the ultimate outdoor speaker built just for you. Rugged, waterproof, premium audio with an all-day battery, and they're portable. Check them out today at Oliver's, plus many more items not found in your typical hardware store. They've got it all at Oliver's Hardware, 3712 Boston Road, or online at olivershardware.com. Oliver's Hardware, supporting the Burns Bulldogs and wishing them good luck this season.
All right, we're back, and that's the end of the homecoming ceremony. So congratulations to Miss Haynes for winning the homecoming queen for 2024. So know her, got a proud papa, and she's going to get a ride. I think a ride around. Yeah, she's taking her victory lap around. So congratulations. And we've got first half stats. Burns got on the board first. It was a 7-play drive, took 2:20 off the clock. McGowan takes it in from 8 yards out. It was 7-0 Burns at that point. And then Davis got the second touchdown from 5 yards out. Extra point good, 14-0. And then after the onside kick, Wilson takes it in for 24 yards out. Extra point good, 21-0. Surratt took a little pop pass around the left side, took it to the house from 66 yards out. Extra point good, 28-0 at that point. And then a fumble recovery of Markalen Kemp. He takes it in for the touchdown. It's 35-0 at that point. Next time Burns has the football, 15-yard touchdown rush by Marshall McGowan. 35-0 after the on-the-go quick lube extra point is good. Excuse me, that's 42-0. And then Kendrick with a fumble recovery. He took that in for a touchdown? Did Kendrick take that in for a touchdown?
No. He forced a fumble and recovered.
That's right.
He didn't run. He just fell off.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Okay. So he forced a fumble, and then that leads to the Warlick 12-yard touchdown run. That's right. And that made it at that point 42-0. And then after a 6-play 58-yard, it's a 58-yard touchdown. Geez, who got that one? I didn't write the name. I had so many touchdowns, couldn't keep up with it.
Was it Markalen Camp, maybe?
We'll have to double-check who got the 58-yard touchdown run. The touchdown run on that one. So that,
was that the one after the fumble recovery by?
That was that one after the one by Warlick on the 12-yard run. And then Warlick had the 68-yard TD run to make it 63-0. I got to see who got that. It was a 6-play, 58-yard drive for the touchdown, and I forgot to write who the touchdown was. I'll get that one, but nonetheless, it is 63-0. 9 touchdowns for Burns in that first half. So, Matt, why don't you go ahead and give some of the other first half stats?
Run through the individual stats. Marshall McGowan, 2 for 6, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. Receiving, Graham Warlick, 3 for 26 and a touchdown. Surratt, 1 for 64 to touchdown. Rushing, Xavion Wilson, 5 for 70, a touchdown. Marshall McGowan, 2 for 21, 2 for 24, 2 touchdowns. Warlick, 5 for 86, 2 touchdowns. Max Davis, 2 for 14, a touchdown. Markalen Camp, 1 for 29 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, I was thinking it was Camp's the one you were referring to. You're right.
Yeah.
And then Markalen Camp defensively is leading the team, 9 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. So.
All right, so impressive first half for the Bulldogs. Jam & J's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up in about 3 minutes. You've listened to the Marburger Chevrolet halftime show. Once again, Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 63-0. One more PSA from Wright's Jewelry. Listen up, guys. It's the greatest ring deal ever from Wright's Jewelry in Fallston. Now at Wright's Jewelry in Fallston, when you purchase an engagement ring, You'll get your choice of a free rifle or fishing rod. And that's coming from the great outdoors in Cherryville. That makes everybody happy, happy, happy. 3 days only, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, October 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's no trick. It's a special treat. Plus extended hours on Tuesday, October 29th from 8:30 a.m. till 7:30 p.m. Get your sweetie a ring, and you'll haul in a buck or a bass. See Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. Online at wrightsjewelrystore.com. We'll be back in just a few moments.
On the Go Quick Lube in Falston is not just oil changes. They have tires for all cars with names like GT Radio, Hankook, and Toyo, plus interstate batteries and wiper blades. Of course they do oil changes, featuring Castrol, Motorcraft, and Rotella diesel oil, and they carry diesel truck fuel filters. Plus, they're an official North Carolina inspection station. For quick service with competitive pricing and professional technicians, head over to On The Go Quick Lube today. 3716 Falston Road, Highway 18 north of Shelby, and go Burns Bulldogs. Did you know Cleveland Lumber Company has a custom mill workshop? Well, they do. And if you need something custom made, see Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. From cabinets to doors to trim. And don't forget, they do screen repair too. See them for your Milwaukee and Makita power tools. Also Ready Seal for those decks. It's goof-proof. Even you can do it. That's Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Arrowwood Street in Shelby. Open Monday through Friday. They are the builder's choice. Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. Hopefully you haven't received a letter from the IRS, but if you have or if you do, come talk with Noah Kay at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service in Shelby. Noah Kay is an enrolled agent who can represent taxpayers before the Internal Revenue Service. They can help you with your tax planning, give you tax advice, and help navigate complicated tax rules. No matter your tax problem, Noah Kay can help at Numbers Bookkeeping and Income Tax Service, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Call 704-484-2783. Online at numbersofshelby.com. They are there for you.
If you're thinking about purchasing a new mower, then plan a trip to Elliott Supply in Polkville. Elliott Supply has been family owned and operated for over 50 years, and they're now one of the largest Skag dealerships. Their business philosophy is short and simple. Take care of the customer with name brands like Skag, Husqvarna, Echo, Steel, and more. Elliott Supply, 2301 West Stagecoach Trail in Polkville. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, Saturday, 8 till noon. Online at ElliottSupplyInc.com.
All right, Layla Haynes, once again, your 2024 homecoming queen, so congratulations to her. And some scores from around the area. We've got Chase, 26-0 over Bonnie Cone. Bunker Hill, 17-13 over Newton Conover. Bandy's 21-0 over West Caldwell. Maiden, 12-0 over Lincoln. Brevard, 21-0 over Hendersonville. Porter Ridge leads RS Central 21-10. Reynolds over Robertson, 24-10. And South Stanley leads Lake Norman Charter 14-10. North Lincoln, 35-0 over West Iredell. Highland Tech leads Thomas Jefferson 15-0 in that clash of titans. Murphy, 21-0 over Andrews. Robbinsville, 7-0 over Hayesville. Cherokee leads Swain County 7-6. Mountain Island, 33-0 over Carver. Corvian, 48-7 over Pine Lake Prep. Tuscola leads Smoky Mountain 3-0. Irwin, 49-6 over McDowell. East Rutherford leads Polk County 35-0. Burns 63-0 over Cherryville, and that's right here at Ron Green Stadium. Shelby leads East Gaston 28-6. West Lincoln over East Burke 13-0. Crest over Hunter Huss 21-0. Kings Mountain and Ashbrook in a tight one. It's Kings Mountain 14-12. West Charlotte leads Julius Chambers 19-0. South Point 20-0 over Forest View. Hickory leads Ford 35-0, and Watauga over High Brighton 28-0. And that's your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. Who's beating on the glass, Matt? We can't hear you. Come around to the door. We can't hear you, dude. All right, so kickoff. And Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff coming up. And foot into the ball, and it will be picked up at the 28, coming back. I think it's Davis through a crease. He's to the 50, breaking free, but finally caught and dragged down, and Burns will take it at their plus 43-yard line. So good return by Davis. So Burns will take it on the Cherryville 43-yard line. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. So as we begin the second half action, the clock will run. We will have the Texas fast clock here in the second half. What do you want? We do apologize. Occasionally we get people banging on the window because we're not high enough to get away from them. I guess it's all right. I guess we're just a messenger service now. So it's first down and 10. Man comes in motion, and it's going to be a little pop pass, but I think Putnam Distributors penalty, false start. It'll make it first down and 15. So first down and now 15. I think they've got to change a quarterback.
Yeah, that's Romello Wells in.
What number is he?
Yeah, 19. Yep.
19, okay. So I know 19 is going to have some rushes. I'm out of spaces for rushers. So many Bulldogs have carried the football tonight. So Wells takes over. We've seen McGowan, Warlick, now Wells, all three.
Yeah, Gabe Duncan in there for Burns again.
Yeah, so Duncan in there. So double wide receivers in. Wells hands it off straight ahead and going to be stacked up. Not sure who the ball carrier is, but he got about 3. See what number that is. And we might have an injury.
29, I think that's Camp.
We're going to take a Putnam Distributors timeout. We'll be right back.
Get the fire you desire on your new backyard grill from Future Energy Company in Shelby. Grilling season is here. Come in and see the line of Napoleon grills. The new Freestyle with a 10-year warranty is only $4.99. And take a look at the Napoleon Prestige with a lifetime warranty. Check out the Big Green Egg and the Primo grills and the Green Mountain Pellet Grill. And the Broilmaster 84XN grill is now 40% off at Future Energy Company, 130 West Graham Street in Shelby. Online at futureenergyco.com. Like them on Facebook too. For over 60 years, Honda Motorcycles of Shelby has been serving this area, and they continue to do so today. Right now, you'll find a good inventory of dirt bikes, plus 150 and up to 450 models of on- and off-road bikes. See the new 2024 Honda Rebel, along with 4x4 ATVs and side-by-sides, including the Pioneer and the Talon, plus Gold Wings and Trikes. And don't forget about their parts and service department. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at HondaMotorcyclesofShelby.com.
While you're away, I think we had a Putnam Distributors penalty.
And that's 32 on the run. Not sure who. Don't have a 32 on the roster, do we?
I don't know.
I don't see one.
32, no 32. Got a 31 and a 34 and a 35. Is that a hold?
Yeah, it looks like a vicinity of a hold on that last play. Good run, though, on the play.
All right, so we'll try to figure out who 32 is. So it's been a couple penalties here. We're down to 9 minutes left to go as the clock will run, and that's 31. Roseboro, nice little move there. And he'll get about 3. It'll be third down and very long.
Yeah, dance his way for a couple almost to midfield.
So now it is third down and cab ride, really. I mean, third down and about 23 yards to go, 20 yards to go. Burns might be stopped here for the first time on offense. Unless you count the fumbled punt, which I'm still not really sure. I have to watch the film and see what happened. I think that ball might have hit somebody's leg.
Yep.
We're going to put a screen here so people can't see us.
Yes.
It's annoying.
Yep.
So third down and 20. So Wells has it. He looks. He's going to keep it himself through a crease. Still on his feet. There he goes. Spins, and he'll spin down to the 40-yard line And that takes it from the 48 to the 40 and give him 12, but it's still 4th down, not quite enough for a first down.
And I'll apologize to Romello. I called him Romeo the couple games ago, so I apologize for that. Hopefully got your name right this time.
So
good looking run there.
4th down, and they're going to take it back again. Another penalty against the Bulldogs. Wow. So we're going to have to wipe that out.
All the way back to the still walking, about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, another Putnam Distributors penalty. And that just kind of messed my stat sheet up, but I think that was back at the line of scrimmage. It looks like it's like 3rd down and 30. Yeah, it's 3rd and 30. So what's in the playbook for 3rd and 30? Not a whole lot. That's sad. It was a nice little run by Wells. It's wiped out. 3rd and 38? Wow. How could that be an 18-yard penalty? That can't be right. So whatever it is, it's 3rd and long. And it's going to be, is that Roseboro?
I think it might be Devon Jones.
Jones. So he'll take it for a 7-yard gain. And it will be 4th and very long. And it's punting time for the Bulldogs.
So Graham Warlick out to punt.
Yeah, first punt of the night.
I was going to say, hadn't needed the punting duty tonight for Graham so far tonight, but he's got a pretty good leg on him, so let's see what he does here.
So ball will be snapped from the 45. As we're quickly approaching the 6-minute mark. And snap is high, but Warlick fields it, runs up, now does Australian rugby punt, and gets a big roll, and it's going to roll down inside the 20 to the 17 where it's touched dead. So Cherryville will have it 1st down and 10.
Thought he was going to tuck it in and just run that one. Looks like he had a little room there to the right. But
so that's a 3 and out for Burns, their first of the night. And 17-yard line, their own 17. It doesn't really matter the time with the fast clock. So Cherryville will take it, and this thing's academic. As we said, it was 63-0 at halftime. Probably won't get much worse than that, as Burns has definitely called the dogs off, no pun intended. And 4 down linemen for Burns. Snap back. Is that same quarterback for Cherryville? Let's see. Now it looks like
9.
44 is taken down for a loss.
It's Landry Pruitt,
so
quarterback.
So Landry Pruitt hands to 44, and he loses. We got 44 for Cherryville. I don't have 44 on the roster.
I don't either. Yep.
Well, sorry to his parents, but they probably wanted him to remain nameless after that 3-yard loss anyway. 2nd down and 13. And Pruitt's going to going to do a little read option and going nowhere, dragged down for another tackle for loss.
That's 34, Andrew Yarborough getting in on some action. Good job, Andrew.
So Yarborough gets the tackle for loss. And I think that was, what number is the quarterback now, 4?
That's not, well, it was 9. That's number 9 now, Landry Pruitt.
9. So 9 gets a 2-yard loss. So 2 plays for Cherryville in this half, -5 yards. They have been going backwards all night. And now he's going to pass, puts it up, picked off. Oh, he's going to be seeing that. How is that not picked off? Too bad, couldn't hold it. And in disgust.
As Justin Porter about had him a
Yeah, Justin Porter can't quite come up with it. And it'll be a quick 3 and out for Cherryville.
So number 9 stand out there. Pruitt stand out there to punt for Cherryville.
Nobody back deep for the Bulldogs. So punt back, kicked, knuckleball, hits at the 40 and goes to the 45. Takes a Cherryville roll all the way to the 47-yard line, but Burns will take it again in plus territory, up 63-0 on the Wrights Jewelry scoreboard. So their own, that Burns will take it on the plus 47. 1st down and 10. And like I said, man, it's once you get that clock running, it's makes for a pretty short half. We will have a postgame show. Postgame show brought to you by Stamey Funeral Home of Falston. We'll have an offensive player of the game brought to you by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain, a defensive player of the game brought to you by Main Street Hardware of Lawndale, a cool play of the game brought to you by Shelby Heating and Air of Shelby, North Carolina, and an overall player of the game brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby, North Carolina. And the snap is back, and Wells throws it out, caught, 47, 45, 40, on his feet, down the sideline, falls forward to the 25-yard line. So that is a 23-yard pass play?
I think Tony Beaver says Jory and Ussery.
Ussery.
Yep.
So that
we saw he scored a touchdown against Thomas Jefferson as a freshman. Where's he at on the roster?
So from the 47 to the 26, that's a 21-yard pass play and a Falston Pharmacy first down. So that is Wells, gets in the scorebook with a completed pass for 19 yards. And he's got it, and he'll give it to Roseboro. Study step, looks for a hole, and maybe got 2. It'll be second down and 8. So second down 8, 1:47, and clock will continue to move until the game ends, barring an injury. So second down and 8, and you know that they're already somebody's probably already taking a peek at the Shelby film right now.
Absolutely, yep.
It's going to
be a big one next week.
Big one next week.
We'll have a live action, so tune in next week, same time, same channel.
All right, second down and 8, and Wells in the shotgun. Claps the hands, has the football, keeps himself, left side, dancing, still on his feet, bouncing it outside to the left. Wells running for the pylon.
Touchdown.
He'll get there. That's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown from 24 yards out.
Romello Wells, big-time run, danced his way, went in up the middle, danced left, touchdown Burns. Good-looking run there, Romello Wells.
Put his foot in the ground about halfway through that run, dashed to the pylon, and takes it in. So we had a pass, and we had 2 running plays there. So that's a 3-play drive, 47 yards. Wells with a touchdown from 24 yards out. 69-0. Please hit the extra point.
Brendan Hall in
they're gonna, extra point. It's going to make it stay 69. God almighty. Come on, hit the extra point. Let's go. On the go, quick lube, extra point, up, and we'll stay at 69-0. We'll be right back.
You work hard every day to provide for yourself and your family. Why not let someone else help out every now and then? As your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, that's why I'm here, for peace of mind, and to help you to protect what matters most to you in Cleveland County. I'm Bert Kostner. Call me at 704-482-2436 for a quick auto, home, or life insurance quote, and to learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. Be sure to ask for me, Bert Kostner, 704-482-2436.
Call Bert Kostner, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, today.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media,
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
This announcement brought to you by the Cleveland County Public Health Department.
Hi, I'm Darren Yerby, General Manager with the new Ronaldo Kia in Shelby. Gas prices are too high, so Ronaldo Kia is going to say yes and fill your new Kia's tank for a year. That's right, so keep your cash because Ronaldo Kia is giving you free gas for a year for models like these.
Drive away today for an unbelievably low 1.9% on the all-new 2024 Kia Sportage. Or get up to $1,250 cash back on a 2024 Kia Soul.
We say yes to free gas at Ronaldo Kia in Shelby.
Burns up 69-0. Now it's time for the Jam & J's Pizza Factory kickoff, and I think it's Sisk back in there to take it.
I think that's Ussery.
Ussery kicks it and lands at the 20 and goes out of bounds. That'd be another Putnam Distributors penalty. And I think that ball is going to come out to the 35. And it'll be first down. Clock will run. Going to have a hard time tattling up all the stats from this one. Burns a big offensive night. And while we've got time, one more time, listen up. It's the greatest ring deal ever from Wright's Jewelry in Fallston. Now at Wright's Jewelry in Fallston, when you purchase an engagement ring, you'll get your choice of a free rifle or fishing rod. That makes everybody happy, happy, happy. 3 days only, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, October 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's no trick. Special treat. Extended hours on Thursday, October 29th from 8:30 till 7:30 p.m. And that's a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss for Burns.
That's 65. That's Braden Smith.
So once again, extended hours for Wright's Jewelry from 8:30 to 7:30 on October 29th. Get your sweetie a ring, and you'll haul in a buck or a bass. See Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Fallston Road, Highway 18 North in Fallston. Online at wrightsjewelrystore.com. And I think they also said if you spend $5,000, you get a $1,000 gift card.
That's my bad deal right there.
Yeah, so go in and see them. Second down and 10, and it's going to be 44 again on the carry, and he was just going nowhere, man.
That's 72, Ashton Woodring there for the tackle for Burns.
So he's had 2 carries and lost 2 more yards. And a lot of these Cherryville runners have negative yardage. They've been behind the sticks all night long. Burns, 8 or 9 tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
You got number 33, Armani Littlejohn, in the game, defensive line.
Yeah, Armani's a good kid. He's in my 4th period class.
Got Andrew Yarber out there.
Glad to see him getting a little time.
16, Xavion Stroud.
Stroud also. My whole civics class in there right now and around the right side.
Nice
and that's
hit.
a hit there by 12. I think is it 12 that made the hit? No, it's not. Let's see.
27 made the initial tackle.
No, but the big stick was made.
That was 18. That's Robert Rankin.
So Rankin with a big hit, and it makes it 4th and 12. And there's going to be a timeout for an injury. The timeout brought to you by Putnam Distributors. We'll be right back.
If you need fireworks for your event, then call on Contracted Pyrotechnics and talk with Dustin Ledford today. They are the bomb. Dustin is a graduate of Burns High School and supplies all the fireworks you've seen at the Burns High School football game. If your town or organization needs fireworks, call Dustin Ledford today at 704-473-1996. Again, that's 704-473-1996. Have a party, have a blast with Contracted Pyrotechnics.
Pruitt able to come off under his own power. So clock will begin again, 9:23, and it'll run on till the end, 69-0 on your Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. And it's double wide receivers left, double wide receivers right. And who's in at quarterback? Is that Adams back in at quarterback?
No, they're punting.
No, they're going to punt, and it's a knuckleball, and it'll bounce at the 41 and go sideways and out of bounds right there in front of Coach Sims. Boy, he's been a staple here at Burns High School for a long time. You know, his son Shamar Finney played at Penn State.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Coach Bun, as we call him, he's a good man. I learned a lot from him. One of my basketball coaches back in high school. Yep, he's been a staple at Burns for a long time. No doubt about that. Yeah, he's a legend.
So, at their own 40, Burns takes it back over. You know, Shamar played at Crest.
Mm-hmm.
Would like to see him in a Burns uniform back in the day.
Would have been nice.
Yep. So it's 2 wide receivers in for Burns. Single back set. I think that's still Wells in at quarterback. They got Stroud in motion, and Stroud will get the football, trying the right side. There he goes. He's around the corner. 40, 45. He's breaking free. Can he outrun a man? He can. But he's out of bounds. I thought he was going all the way, but he'll take it from the 40. Let's see, to the 39. So that is a What do they mark it? That's a 21-yard reception for.
Yeah, Xavion Stroud on a little pop pass. Good run to the right side. Looks like he might have, from our vantage point, looks like he might have rounded that corner and broke it free, but just did get out of bounds there.
Still nice play for Stroud. So he gets on the stat sheet. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. Double wide receivers left. Wells takes the snap, hands off, and I think that's
Devon Jones.
Jones, is it 30? I think it's 31, or is it 30? I can't tell.
I think it was 30.
Okay, so Jones, and he'll lose a yard. So it will be 2nd down and 11. Jones is 30, correct?
Yep. Got number 90, Landon Hole out there.
And Wells goes to the sideline. Under 7 minutes left to go. And some of the folks have taken off, but, you know, the class of 1984 is here. I think the class of 2004 is also here. 40 years since 1984. Hard to believe.
That's hard to believe.
Double wide receivers left. Hand off up the middle. Roseboro gets about 3. It'll be 3rd down and 8. So this is all academic. Glad to see some of the reserves getting a little work as Justin Porter's going to maybe get a carry as he's into the game. So everybody in. We've got another injury, so we'll take a Putnam Distributors timeout. We'll be right back.
Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning in Shelby wants to remind you that now is the time to have your AC system serviced, and right now, purchase a 1-year maintenance program for only $255 a year or $20 a month. Duct cleaning as low as $500 for up to 10 runs, and dryer vent cleaning is just $125. And of course, Bill Shuford will install a new system for as low as $85 per month on qualifying systems for qualified buyers. Call 704-484-0025, online at BillShufordHVAC.com, and find them on Facebook too. Compassion, excellence, and reliability. Those 3 words best describe Bayada Home Health Care, a nonprofit serving Cleveland, Gaston, Lincoln, and Rutherford counties with assistive care services in the comfort of your own home. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And they've been doing this since 1975. When it comes time, take the time and call Bayada Home Health Care in Shelby. Call 704-669-4000 or visit them online at bayada.com, located at 1105 Suite 3 on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
So Justin Porter gets the carry for about a yard. And he's number 2, right?
Number 2, yep.
So I've had, there's been about 13 ball carriers for Burns tonight, so it's 4th down and 8.
Injured player Ashton Woodring. Hope he's okay.
Yeah. He's in a chair. They're checking him out. Not sure what happened. But I can tell you there's 5:20 left to go on the Wright's Jewelry scoreboard. 69-0. And it's Wells in the shotgun. Running back to his hip, double wide receivers left. He has the football, and Roseboro through a crease. He's got a first down. What a stiff arm, but the ball comes out, picked up momentarily. There's a rugby scrum for it. He does recover it. I don't know how to score that.
That's 33. That's Armani Littlejohn.
So Armani gets the fumble recovery, and so that's going to go in the book. So that was who was the ball carrier? Littlejohn, 31?
That was Roseboro.
Roseboro, 31.
Initially, pretty good run. He stiff-armed the guy, and then the guy, Cherryville defender, stripped it. Littlejohn picked it up, kind of fumbled it again, and then he recovered it. So net yardage is pretty good.
21, yeah.
Burns will be inside the red zone about the 9-yard line here.
Yeah, I got to net them 21 yards and a first down, and Wells is going to keep it and gets around the left side. He's breaking free. He's to the pylon, touchdown. That's a numbers bookkeeping touchdown, and that gets that other number off the board, and that's 75-0 as he takes it in from, I think it was 9 yards out.
Romello Wells.
Was it
good on that play?
Was it 9 yards out?
Yeah, it was right on the 9-yard line. Yep.
So Wells Number 19, 9-yard run. He's actually up to 45 yards running. So Wells, 9-yard touchdown. And it's going to be, who's the number on that one? I think it's 90 or 87. I'm not sure who the number is. Hard to see. Can you tell the number, Matt?
Who's this?
The kicker.
Yeah, that's Brendan Hall.
Hall and no, it's no good. 75-0. We'll be right back.
Help! Help! He's back in town!
Yeah, I'm back in town, and this town is going down. It's me, Clint Eatswood, and I can't be stopped. I eat all the wood I see, and there's nothing you can do.
Someone call H&H Pest Control. They'll stop Clint Eatswood.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Stop Clint Eatswood before he destroys your home. Call H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing at 704-482-2847. Online at hhpci.com.
The Transportation Administration of Cleveland County continues to operate TAC, Cleveland County Transit and Reach. The Cleveland County Transit route will continue to be free to ride until further notice. For more information, call 704-482-6705. Again, 704-482-6705. For schedules and times, visit tacshelbync.com. That's tacshelbync.com. Drivers clean and sanitize their vehicles every route.
Jam J's Pizza Factory kickoff, and it better be picked up by Cherryville Ironmen, and it is, and rugby scrum for it, and it's going to be down at the 10-yard line. And if I'm Cherryville, I'm just taking a knee. And we will have a post-game show brought to you by the Stamey Funeral Home in Falston. Offensive Player of the Game brought to you by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain. Main Street Hardware of Lawndale, Defensive Player of the Game. Cool Play of the Game brought to you by Shelby Heating and Air of Shelby, North Carolina. Overall Player of the Game, SNR Auto Sales of Shelby, North Carolina. So let's see what Cherryville does.
Got 51 Zion Clark out there.
And another tackle for loss. Who got that one? Let's see. And that is number 33.
That's Armani Littlejohn.
So Armani Littlejohn, civics class, getting a little action out there. Did I have Littlejohn? They must have gave you that because I don't have him on my roster.
Yeah, Tony Beaver gave us that one.
Okay,
have
so
him on the roster. Yeah.
So Littlejohn getting in there and making a tackle. Good job by him. And Xavion, seeing him get involved a little bit. That's good. Run up the middle and taken down by a couple of Bulldogs there. Looks like it was number 55.
That's Cameron Rudisell.
So Rudisell gets a tackle, and they don't have to run another play. Yeah, Cherryville doing a smart thing and just getting the heck out of here. Wright's Jewelry scoreboard, 75-0. We'll bring you the post-game show in just a few minutes. Thank you for listening to Burns Football, brought to you by West End Sales.
Your land, your vision. At James River Equipment, we know every property is unique. Whether you're planting a garden, raising livestock, or just enjoying wide open spaces, we've got the perfect John Deere tractor for you. And right now, you can get 0% financing for 72 months on select John Deere compact tractors. Visit JamesRiverEquipment.com to find a location near you. Ends 10/25/24. Subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. James River delivers.
Don't miss the Yamaha Let's Ride sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Now financing as low as 5.99% on 36 months with approved credit, and save up to $3,000 on the off-road Kawasaki motorcycles. And choose your Suzuki 800. Lock in your rate and jump on a new Kawasaki 800 with financing as low as 1.99% APR for 36 months at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Before Old Man Winter gets here, it's time to get your heating and cooling system checked out and make sure it's ready to go. And right now, Shelby Heating and Air is offering a great maintenance special, just $79. Just call 704-487-7877 to set up your HVAC checkup. They feature factory-trained, licensed, and insured technicians, locally owned and operated for over 45 years. Shelby Heating and Air. Again, call today at 704-487-7877 or visit the website at shelbyheating.com.
Polaris Deal Days are underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Now get up to $3,000 off select off-road Polaris vehicles. Built to go, priced to move. Also, it's the CF Moto all-cylinders sales event with financing as low as 0.99% or rebates up to $1,500. And get Honda bonus bucks up to $1,500 for accessories, protection plans, or for your down payment at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
I work my tractors really hard. I give all they've got. I demand as much horsepower as they can possibly give me. I tell you what, I've had these Coyote tractors for probably 10 years now. They've served me well. Been good.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sales, Highway 18 North, the 27 West intersection in Vail. When you experience the loss of a loved one, trust the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Falston to help guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that celebrates the unique life being honored. Their staff is committed to providing your family with the highest quality care and service in your time of need. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center, 846 East Stagecoach Trail in Falston. Online at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com. Celebrating lives and healing grieving hearts. Buy here, pay here. At SNR Auto Sales in Shelby, they make car shopping easy. Check out the big inventory. For example, a 2017 Audi A4 is now $14,300. A 2011 Chevrolet Camaro two-door convertible priced at $14,995. And a 2018 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 four-wheel drive crew cab is priced at $27,950. Buy here, pay here at SNR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Online at srautosales.com. Like them on Facebook too. Listen up, guys. It's the greatest ring deal ever from Wright's Jewelry in Falston. When you purchase an engagement ring, you'll get an item of your choice, a free rifle or fishing rod from the Great Outdoors in Cherryville. When you spend $5,000, you'll get a $1,000 gift certificate, or spend $2,500 and get a $500 gift certificate. That makes everybody happy, happy, happy. 3 days only, October 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's not a trick, it's a special treat at Wright's Jewelry, 4911 Falston Road, Highway 18 North in Falston. Online at WrightsJewelryStore.com. It's time to get your flu shot. And the Falston Pharmacy in Falston, Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, they're ready. Call for an appointment or walk right in. They're now doing flu shots. That's preservative-free flu shots with no other additives. They are one of the few in this area doing this. Also, get shots for shingles, pneumonia shots, and RSV. Plus, get yours today and let them help you with all of your prescription needs. Both stores with a convenient drive-through, non-contact window. But get your shots now at the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston, and Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville. Hojo Outdoor Power in Shelby has the power. They've got chainsaws, they've got blowers, they've got trimmers, with name brands like Shindawa, DeWalt, and Husqvarna. Get yours today before they're gone in gasoline and battery-operated models. Power through the storms with the help of Hojo Outdoor Power. And it's leaf season. Check out the line of leaf removal equipment and end-of-season savings on name brand zero-turn mowers at Hojo Outdoor Power, 110 Greg Street in Shelby, off South Lafayette Street. Online at hojopower.net. Like them on Facebook too. Together, let's drive. And Marburger Chevrolet in Shelby is ready to ride. Right now, it's truck season. Get 1.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers on the 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 truck. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Coming in for all the details. Together, let's drive. Marburger Chevrolet, located at 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at marburgerchevy.net. Since 1968, Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at PutnamDistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
There's one local hospice and palliative care provider that's not for profit, founded by people who live right here, dedicated to providing exceptional end-of-life care to everyone, regardless of the ability to pay. For more than 4 decades, we've improved the quality and dignity of life for both patients and their families. You've known us for our good work for years. Our name is now VIA Health Partners. VIA. Not all hospices are the same. You have a choice. Choose VIA.
Okay, time to wrap it up. And there's your Wrights Jewelry scoreboard, 75-0. You're listening to the post-game show brought to you by Stamey Funeral Home of Fallston, North Carolina. And just to give some quick game stats, Burns ends the game with 319 rushing yards, 127 passing yards, and for a total of 6-3, they had 446 yards of offense tonight, and they had 11 touchdowns. Of course, one of those touchdowns was on defensive fumble recovery, but it was just all Bulldogs from start to finish, and just a great win here on homecoming night. Matt, you want to give a few of the individual stats for Burns?
Defensively, Markalen Camp, 9 tackles, fumble recovery for a touchdown, 25 yards. Joe's got the. What'd you get for the individual?
For what? For he had 2 carries, 23 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, on offense.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Joe's still got the offense.
Okay. All right. So if I'm going to do the rest of the offensive stand, Marshall McGowan, 2 carries, 23 yards. He had a touchdown. Wilson had 6 carries, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. Davis had 2 carries, 13 yards, but also had a touchdown. Warlick had 5 carries, 64 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So those are your leading rushers for the Bulldogs tonight. And then you have the rest of the defensive stats?
Yeah, like I say, got Markalen, like I say, 9 tackles, fumble recovery for a touchdown, 25-yard variety. And then so we got Kenyon Surratt, got 2 tackles. Xavion Wilson, 2. We got Ashton Woodring, 3 tackles. 65, we got Braden Smith, a couple tackles. And then Reggie Logan got him for 2 tackles.
All right, so that's some of the individual stats tonight. Throwing the football, Burns, McGowan was 3 of 6, 87 yards and a touchdown. And Wells came in. I had him 2 for 2. He had 40 yards passing, and I believe he had 1 touchdown passing. So Burns came in. Wells, I thought, played pretty well in relief and did a good job. They're coming into the second yard. He had a 25-yard touchdown. Now, Wells actually had 2 touchdown runs. So I take that back. He had 2 completions and 2 touchdown runs in relief. So we're going to give out some hardware. The stadium, once again, Stadium Postgame Show brought to you by Stamey Funeral Home of Falston. Now your offensive player of the game brought to you by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain. And I think we kind of went back and forth on this, and we finally went with Graham Warlick, did we not? Okay. So Graham Warlick, 5 carries, 64 yards, including that 55-yard touchdown. So that makes him our offensive player of the game, brought to you by Parker Farm Service.
Yep.
All right, so now for our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Main Street Hardware of Lawndale, North Carolina. And we're going to give that one to Joel Kendrick tonight?
Joel Kendrick.
Yeah. So I know that he had a punt block. What were his other stats?
I think he had two tackles and a fumble recovery.
Yes, and
a punt block.
Right, so he had a punt block and a fumble recovery and a couple of tackles on top of that. One of those tackles for a loss. So Joel Kendrick getting it done on the defensive side of the ball today. He's your Main Street Hardware of Lawndale defensive player of the game. Now time for the cool play of the game, brought to you by Shelby Heating and Air Conditioning of Shelby. And I thought we had a couple of cool plays. We had a scoop and score by Camp. We had a punt block by Kendrick. And we had a 55-yard TD run. But all those, I'm going to give the cool play of the game to Kenyon Surratt. 66-yard touchdown run. Takes it around the left side. Thought they had him bottled up. He streaks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, took that little pop pass, took it left side, all the way down down the sideline to the end zone. Nobody touched him pretty well. Pretty good play there.
All right, so that's your Shelby Heating and Air Conditioning. Shelby Heating and Air Conditioning cool play of the game. Now time for your overall play of the game, brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby. And I think we decided to go with Markalen Camp.
Markalen Camp, 1 carry, 29 yards, a touchdown offense. Defensively led the team 9 tackles and that big fumble recovery for a touchdown to 25 yards. So was everywhere on the field on defense. And like I said, got him a rush or 2 on offense there. It was all over the ball. I think there was like 3 plays in a row he got a tackle. So.
Yeah.
Playing good ball, Markalen Camp.
So Markalen Camp was hard to give these awards tonight. So you had some guys with some big numbers there. Yeah, a lot of them. So we want to share the wealth a little bit. But those are your game awards. And then once again, the overall player of the game, Markalen Camp, brought to you by S&R Auto Sales of Shelby, North Carolina. Full Throttle Power Sports post-game show. Check them out, Kevin, Dennis, and Will, and whoever else is in the studio. I think Chip will find his way over there tonight. They'll be bringing you the post-game show from the studio there in Cherryville. Big one next week. Next week, Shelby comes to Ron Green Stadium to take on Burns for the conference championship. So, Matt, buckle your chin strap for that one.
Hey, same time, same channel. Tune in next week. It ought to be a good one.
All right, we'll kick it off with the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show, 7 o'clock. Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory kickoff will be at 7:30 p.m. next Friday. For Tom Centofanti, Matt Royster, thank you, and thank you to all the people back at KTC Broadcasting for making this broadcast possible. Good night. See you next week.